Hello, everybody.
I hope that everybody here is ready for Koihime Enbu, and we're ready for some beautiful Hogekis to be hit. We have some pretty good players in here. I want to say that we have a lot of repeats from last year, and we had some good matches last year, so certainly going to be fun.
Had a very competitive bracket last year, and I'm looking at this one this year, and it's like, I see so many people who could make very, very deep bracket runs this year. It's going to be tense. It's going to be fun.
So hopefully, we're going to be getting matches set up real soon. Right now, I'm just waiting on the folks that joined the lobby over here. And once they do, we'll move right in. In theory, we should be having Invalidity and Cake Key. Inva has been training in the mountains here for Koihime. He's been getting pretty good pretty quick. Plays so-so. I don't know anything about Cake. Do you know anything about Cake?
I do not know anything about this Cake Key here.
Well, we're going to find out together, I think.
Arizona Gamers. Okay.
That should be a fine connection, because that's going to be Arizona, Oklahoma. That should work.
We've got a few people coming out from Midwest and West Coast. I saw a SoCal gamer in the bracket too. So should have a few things. All right.
Yeah, hopefully.
So Cake seems to play a little bit of everything, so this will be interesting if we can get him in here.
Yeah.
Hopefully soon.
That's been, I think, one of the more interesting things is I see people dip into Koihime because they hear, oh, this is the Footsies game, and it's kind of sink or swim from there. Some people take to it and are just immediately good, and some people try it and they don't really know what's going on. And I've been happy most of the time.
It's a great game to learn some of that by. It's very, very clear about what works and what doesn't. Hey, speaking
there it is.
of Cake,
all right,
here we are. Awesome. All right, so I gotta remember which button is that here.
Whatever your A button is.
Is it my A button, really?
Yeah, it's your A button, or it's like.
I thought A button was to say I'm good.
Oh no, you go to status config. That's the one.
Ah.
There we go.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's like a Japanese idiom, and it just does not translate well.
Could be. Yeah, switch between playing and spectating. Okay.
All right.
You just have to read the tooltip. That makes perfect sense. Ooh. So Invalidity is going Kanu?
That's weird. That's not what I was expecting. Did he select the wrong character? It sounded like he selected the wrong character.
Uh-oh. Oh, well. Mulligan.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can pause and exit, but I'm not entirely sure. But I'm fairly sure that is not what he intended to select. I think he just pressed A a bunch of times.
Just press 5cc, don't worry about it.
Yeah. All right. Well, he's gaming.
He's got it already.
Sure.
That's exactly what you need to be doing. Does 5cc still Togeki on counter hit?
I'm fairly sure it does, only because I remember getting counter hit by it in California. So it should.
Yeah, that'll teach you quick.
I mean, it's a viable strategy. You don't know the character, you don't want to swap, might as well try your best here. But it is sort of weird.
Oof. Beats up gunshot. Okay.
Huh. I mean, it is a big hitbox, right?
Well, 5C's delete projectiles, so that actually...
Oh, yeah. That is...
Not something you see very often because a lot of characters have better ways to do that, but it does come up every now and then on something like that.
Yeah, especially if you're just kind of swinging with 5C, sometimes it'll just work. I also didn't know that the explosion was a projectile in the first place, so that's neat.
Mm-hmm.
First, not really punishing the jumps, but I mean, when you're in an uncomfortable character, you're probably not even thinking about 3D.
So far, this is working out. Oh, wind assist. Fun pick. One that I need to play around with more. Very powerful assist, I think, but takes a little bit of extra work to use over some of the others.
Yeah, I feel like it's on,
Oh, this is the fun part. We have to rotate.
Yeah, we have to rotate. Let me...
There we go.
Oh, it already switched. Oh, you can hit status config again to switch from online to spectating and stay permanently down.
Ah! I'll remember how this all works eventually, huh? Okay, we are actually... Okay.
Switch strategist. You know what? Sure, ruling. You can swap strategy. It's fine.
Yeah,
I don't think that's like a problem to switch strategists between winners.
Okay, so Cake in with the so-so.
All right.
Kind of an interesting choice for that, but I think Invalidity locked in the assist before Cake locked in the so-so pick.
Yes. I think so. Normally, Inva runs so-so with Pit, so I think he's just going back to something that he has been like comfortable with. I don't know much about
great assist.
No 5Cs from Kate yet, but definitely using that dash makes a great effect. I think Inva does not know how to punish. There it is! Told you!
Question answered. Yeah, there's the unfamiliarity. Doesn't know the Hogeki combo.
Yeah.
There is a basic one that works for almost everybody, but you're probably not going to think about that in the heat at the moment.
Yeah. Especially when you don't even know what the 3 juggle buttons look like on this character.
Right.
So far we've seen a whole lot of 5C and a whole lot of 5C, and some of it works real good.
It has worked up to this point. So a little more airborne, a little more tricksy though, so it might be a little harder to make that strategy work here.
Yeah. I think you definitely need either your 3B or, character-specific anti-air button that makes your life easier.
Kanu has a fantastic DP, best in the game, so...
Could use that, or... I mean, there we go.
Yeah,
that's fun. And her fireball is full screen, which is actually quite rare in this game. A lot of the fireballs don't, so being able to just kind of do that, pretty useful. Haven't seen Cake get a whole lot of use out of the ice wall so far, but...
Yeah, Inva's not really jumping, and Cake isn't spending a lot of time at close range, so the anti-air focus is this nice DP is not getting so much mileage here.
Wow, what a catch on the jump. That's what he needs.
I didn't expect that to actually combo. Okay, nice tricks with the dive kick.
That, I think, has been Cake's strength this set, is just being able to use the dive kick and kind of ruin his day. And then getting any punish on the 5CC is also very good.
First crush, can't combo off that one, I guess, though. Nice.
Oh, wow, and the
nice.
DP.
Wow.
2-0 over Cake on an interesting character choice.
Kanu, yeah. So this could be fun if that's locked in. Oh, Inva's on the other side of the bracket for me. I was going to say, Kanu and Choryo, my character, have a unique... Choryo has a unique round start voice line just with Kanu, so that's always kind of a fun thing when it comes to... It's so funny. It's so funny. If it comes up, you'll enjoy it.
I've been noticing that a lot more, especially because Joko seems to have unique lines for a lot of people, or at least has like groups.
Interesting.
Like,
Okay, the different factions or something maybe.
no, more like Cool One-san, for example.
Uh-huh.
I think she says that to Soso. She says, "Kakkoi One-san."
Mm. Yeah, Chorio. No, I say you've heard Chorio before. We've played, but she fights Kanu. Her voice pitches up a good octave or so. She's kind of down bad for Kanu. She is full on simping. It's very funny.
That's great.
It's really good. She's such a disaster. I love her.
We need disaster characters. It's important. It's
We
part of
really
the
do.
culture. Right. Next up should be...
I will not be playing any more Kanu. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm like, he kind of panicked, and it seemed to work out. Pay no attention to the crash that you probably just heard. All right. Ryan and Sheen should be heading in here shortly. That's hopefully one of them.
I am apparently queued up to play with Vicky at some point soon, so I may tap out of the lobby at short notice here to try and get that going. I know she's busy and has, it's Vicky. She's always entering a million things. You know how it is.
Yep.
So
we can probably run that one next, especially since we have potential DQ on the top side of the bracket unrelated to her, so let's see how that goes. Mavi, Vicky Viper. Hold on. I have never seen Vicky play this game before. Full disclosure, I do not know who she
I have
plays.
not either. Yeah.
I am assuming, given her character choices, that she's going to play something fast and aggressive, but I don't know what that's going to manifest as. Is it going to manifest as Bacho helicopters? Is it going to manifest as Ryofu existing? We don't know.
I could see the Ryofu. My first thought was maybe something like Gakushin, but now that you say Ryofu, it's like, no, that would actually make a decent amount of sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have no idea. I've never seen Vicky play this game, so we will all be surprised when that comes through. I think it's been a while since I fought Vicky in anything, actually.
Wow, come to think of it, I think that's true for me. I mean, I feel like that used to happen a lot, like all the time, and now it's been a minute.
I want to say Vicky's played this to some extent for a while. I'm pretty sure there was a Taku I was at where she was in bracket with me. We didn't cross paths, so no idea.
Alright, change of plans. Level 5 Jeep has returned from, I believe, Fuck. And we are now going to have that. We are having availability issues.
Gamers.
We have a lot of multiple gamers.
We do.
And multiple gamers that are very good at their respective video games. It took a bit for Shin Conroy. I think he just got 5th in a different game. So, yeah, in 1-1. So, yeah,
Okay.
a bunch of gamers.
Ooh. Well, I should not be surprised that Scene plays 1-1, given the other games I know he plays. So that's really cool, actually. Alright.
Alright, Dragon God and
Jeep-Chan
Jeep
plays Fate Unlimited codes and who knows what else. Put my mortgage on Dragon because I have a family.
You do not play 1-1, and you got like 5th. That's kind of base.
Oh, that's wild. Okay. All right.
There's
so
Dragon God. Now let's wait for Jeep.
Jeep-chan, and Jeep was our winner last year. Extremely competitive top 4, but
Oh, okay.
absolutely locked in
So
on
now
that.
if you hit status config again, there we go. All right.
We've got the tech. We have the technology.
All right. I don't know how
Alright.
well this connection is gonna work. I'm kind of praying that it's fine.
Yeah.
So
This is SoCal to Quebec, so we shall see. I'm guessing Shutai Kana? Yes. Okay. So these are... I've played Dragon God once, so that was my best guess based on who we had last time. And Jeep-chan, known for the Kane, very, very tricky.
Yep.
So this will be interesting. Two characters who both play very aggressive in their own ways. Shutai, not as aggressive to start, but her combos all leave the opponent at, like, point blank.
yeah.
So
And then whenever she has meter,
gets
you
her
have the
mix.
threat.
Mm-hmm.
Now you said Dragon God was pretty legit. Where have you seen this Dragon God before?
We played a set. That's it.
Whoa, that's the information. That's more
Yeah,
information than I have
that
for
was like a week ago, and it was like, okay, you definitely know your way around this game, but has been very active in the Discord server running sets lately. So we'll see where this goes, but so far, yeah, certainly keeping up. Yeah, you see what I say about both of these characters playing to get in. These two are just going at it.
And I really like the interrupts on the run. I feel like that's something I don't see that often when people play against Kane. They just like deer in headlights. Wow, dodges the chip. And dodges it again.
Yeah, Shutai's got that tricky kunai throw. She has a command jump, where she can optionally throw that kunai afterwards, or she can cancel out of it and then go into whatever normals she wants. Falling. You can. There is a tell on it when she's actually doing the command jump. She has a sound when she jumps where she doesn't on her normal jump. Nice anti-air. Okay. So this will maybe kill it, but yeah, this is
extremely.
Oh, okay, we're spending for it. Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah,
That was clean.
that was solid. I told you.
Folks,
Yeah.
that might have looked like Jeep was not, necessarily there, but he's very strong himself. So that is wild. I feel like Jeep is doing all of the things right, and Dragon just knows when to pierce right through it.
This is absolutely, and Shutai admittedly not a character I'm super familiar with. She's not very common, but I would say very, very clean play here, and absolutely just not giving an inch. Yep, okay, there's that close range mix. I'm saying that confirm is so easy. Her follow-up that pulls in is like range 4, so it's very, very easy for her to get those hit confirms that.
And that allows you
Okay,
to.
no
That
punish
means Dragon hasn't even been using the EX command through that much. It's come up a few times, but never as part of the mix. Just like, I'm gonna do damage to kill, and that is part of what makes it so scary. Is you get that confirm, and damn,
There it is.
nothing
There
you
it
can
is.
do about it other than jump and hope.
And context for those who are less familiar with the game, every EX move has some degree of invul on it in this game. And also, as you may have seen earlier, this game does have chip kills. Specifically, specials and EX moves will chip and can kill.
That was an interesting EX kunai. I think he figured that was going to be followed by a run or dash. That's a
Throwing
great
ball
catch.
on
I
the
mean,
slide.
this is making Kane not look like she can do much, if anything. Because that's the thing is, approaching Esther can be difficult. Oh
wow.
my god.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, that's a clean 2-0.
Yeah.
That is a clean 2-0. That was fast. Wow.
Legs put her mortgage on Dragon God, and I think she's coming out pretty good right now.
Ooh, stonks. Stonks go up.
Played real good.
That was extremely clean. Wow. Very well played. Alright, so what do we have?
I think I'm playing Gravity, which is inevitable due to the fact that I'm the streamer, and therefore you're gonna see my stuff whether you want to or not.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see if we can get that going. Okay. Confirmed. I don't remember Gravity Penguin right now. I might have seen this person before, but you know, we're just gonna play. Let's do it.
Gravity did enter last year, so we'll see. I unfortunately do not remember who he played last year, so we'll see how that goes. Looks like... Okay, looks like this is perfect timing to run that set. If we can get everybody lined up here. Okay, I'm still on spectating. Excellent. Yep, go get them. Alright, so Omni usually plays Sanshoko. Okay, Gravity. Oh, Gravity for Akanu. Alright. So what do we have for assists? Kick. Okay, so Omni taking the opportunity to set up some more aggressive play periodically. Also, just a really good interrupt because unlike the other assists, Kick does not have the screen flash, so it's much harder to pick up on and much easier to accidentally swing into. Gravity also going for a very aggressive assist with the items, so expect lots of item toss into run up to start offense. Or just, you know, leap over the projectile. That works. Absolutely. Omni, very much a fan of the zoning with this character. One thing to watch out for, she has, yes, that. Omni already breaking out the tricks that I'm trying to explain as we go here. So she has a unblockable command grab-ish thing that only catches standing opponents. Omni loves to use this at mid-range to catch people, especially just when they're kind of walking back and forth. It's a great way to just kind of interrupt that and throw people off and get them to crouch a lot. So Omni loves trying to catch people with that, and it is already paying dividends. We will likely see more of that over the set. Yeah, okay, another attempt there, but Gravity says nope, I'm crouching, and... Alright. Getting guard breaks, but Kanu does not get a follow-up off that. And there's that kick, you only have that target reticle to watch out for. Alright, goes low, Omni expecting a 6B, and catches Gravity Penguin with the high himself. Just spacing out with 2Bs, 5Bs. On Shoko, 2B is large. So even when she's in normal range, she can absolutely give you something to watch out for. Catching everything there. Get that. Yeah, okay. Fast EP. These 5Bs doing work here. Omni's gotta be having so much fun with that right now. Don't think that DP was intentional, unfortunately. Alright, so game 1 to Omni Rabbit. See if they stick with characters and assists. Yes, they will. Okay. Gravity getting pushed out a lot of the time, so we'll see if Gravity can adapt and, well, that's a good start. Find more ways to get in and get some offense started, find some damage. Oh, okay, tries to go for the 5cc, but a little too slow, unfortunately. So missed a potential Hogeki there. Oh, and there's a big interrupt. Had the hit, but does not pay off. Stuck in the corner. Not a terrible place for Kanu. Yeah, okay. Uses the invul on that EX Fireball. Gets out. Does have great EX moves, and of course, good DP. Yeah, 5cc is pretty heavily punishable, so while it's worth betting, Omni did not have a ton of reason to swing into that with a healthy life lead, so better for him to just wait and see what Gravity Penguin would do, and that paid off. Big 2A. Nobody committing too much at the moment. Small hits here and there. Okay, well, there's a big hit. Let's see what Omni-Rabbit cashes this in on, but this should be almost half a Gravity Penguin's life gone for more, because Omni's going to swing 3 bars for this. Alright, so what's your setup? Throw? No, whatever it was, you got EXCP'd. So, significant life deficit to work off. Omni is not going to swing, yeah, until you give him something to punish, and he sure did. Alright, so that is 2-0 for Omni-Rabbit. We've got a few people coming up here for potential games.
Yep, and hopefully one of them hops right in. That was fun.
Welcome back. I was just talking about how much you like EX Fine, and then you started using EX Fine.
It's really good. It's like an EX Commander that takes up half the screen. And I think what people might not necessarily realize is it doesn't have a whole lot of recovery, so really you're just
it's actually
spending
very
the bar.
hard to punish. Yeah. Yeah, it's a very, very good move with the amount of space it covers and then how difficult that is to punish. That's very, very strong. So, well played. That's always tricky to deal with, and just very, very good zoning and trickery there. Patience.
Yep. And I think that yeah, Gravity's pretty good actually, so I'm happy to see this level of play on here on the stream. That's pretty good.
Very solid Kanu, great use of the Fireball and the DP, and good pokes. Just had a little bit of trouble getting in, but anytime Gravity Penguin was in, it was like, okay, there's some good footsies happening here.
Mm-hmm. Alright, hopefully we're going to get Ryan, Bomber, and Cake, and then you're probably playing Vicky on stream. She's kind of busy with Slap Happy Rhythm Busters, which, sure, Vicky's probably good at that. I've never played this game before. Yeah, big fun so far. We've seen 4 characters, which is kind of neat.
Yeah.
2 Kanus, one of them on purpose.
Gotta make sure the Kanu's on the top 8, or if Inva manages to make it top 8. It won a set?
So slash Kanu. Definitely a legitimate character that he definitely plays. Right now we're just waiting for them to get into the room. It can be low challenging just because you can only invite Steam friends, and that is a logistical nightmare, so we're just putting up the room and waiting.
Yeah, fortunately, lobbies are not hard to find, but just a matter of people hopping in. Alright, so there's Ryan. So we are waiting on Cake.
Hello, Zam. This is the Koihime fighting game.
Oh, hey, Sam. The Love Princess fighting game. Yes.
You're so right, Zam. This is a good game, and I also
It's a
can't wait
great
to see
game.
people play it.
It's a great game.
Oh, Cake. Well, Cake has the game booted up, but that does not necessarily mean that he is currently trying to get into this room.
I'm gonna hope. On his way. I believe.
You gotta believe. Gotta always believe. Sets so far have been holding up pretty good. I don't see any reports of connectivity issues. I think game runs fine.
Lobby's been stable. Everything seems to be moving smooth here.
We've had issues in the past where people can't get into the lobby. So far, the whole round one seemed to be able to do it, so that's great news.
Every now and then something gets finicky, but hopefully that won't be an issue. Actually had some good fortune earlier today. So years ago, Seed and I had horrendous issues with being able to get a game going in any game we tried to play. And we were both kind of worried that would be a thing again today, but we were in a set earlier today that was pretty good length, and good 40 minutes or so. Absolutely clean. So it's like, yes, the gods smile on us today. There will be good games.
Hopefully, there will be somebody here in.
Hopefully, we'll get
lobby.
games on screen very soon. Yeah.
I'm happy you're here in a Koihime bracket too. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we get the update, the fabled update from Unknown Games. But until then, we continue to hold tournaments when we can, the best that we can.
Give the developer your energy. I know solo dev is hard work and not his only work. But,
Yep.
He's done a great job with the game to date, and we can only hope for good things.
Oh, I see the
With
number of
rollback
players
come.
is going up, but I'm not seeing the players
No.
actually in.
Here we are. Hold on.
All right. Apparently, we're doing Gravity Penguin
Okay.
and Gamers Unite because Cake Key is not there. So let's just do that. Ryan, if you can hit the status config button, please. Apologies for the confusion here. There we go. All right, let's game.
There we go. We are ready to roll.
All right, so Gravity Penguin, the Kanu we just saw. I don't know about Gamers Unite. This is the first time I've seen this person in any game, but you know, we're just gaming.
Something I could get.
All right, we got the same Kanu.
All of us spectating here. Yeah. Sunken?
Sunken.
Okay.
Okay,
Sunken. Okay.
we got tables.
We got tables. We got tables. We got parries. We got counters, not parries. But all right.
Sunken's fun. Sunken 5C, one of the most fun buttons. It's so good. It just works.
Mhm. It really does.
So I think Gravity very patient. I think that might pay off for him here, especially Sunken. The full screen fireballs are definitely going to help. Even in the
Sunken
face
does
of
not
it.
really have a direct zoning tool. There will be no fireball wars or anything here, but gamers will be looking to find a way in or get past with, the tables.
Nice block on the overhead. And that is a very interesting spacing.
Okay, we've got Fire Assist making its appearance for, I think, the first time this set. Or this bracket. Very good with Punish Tool.
Yeah, but it has, as you've just seen, relatively limited range, so...
It's one of the farther reacher ones. It won't go full screen, but it'll go about 3/4.
And it's very fast, which is the primary strength. Oh wow, mashing into the guard crush. That's bold. Nice use of Ryomo. Get the space. I don't know if that's the air button that Gravity wanted to hit. Nice overhead. 2 can play at the full screen overhead game, and there's the 3B. And I'm fairly sure that he does have this. Oh.
So the damage was there, but drops come for all of us.
Is the EX one mid?
I guess so. I guess it's more intended, caught by the items. More intended as a way to hop fireballs, perhaps? But
I've never thought about it before now, because I'm just so used to the regular one.
Going for these big... That's for 3C, isn't it? Not 2C?
No, I think that's just 2C.
Okay.
And here's the Sunken Pressure, just walks up and throws. We're not afraid here in this house.
Mashing into the guard crush again, okay. We believe.
I mean, bravery is a required element in this game. You cannot be a coward in Koihime. You have to commit. And sometimes that commitment is just to a big table.
It's working fairly well so far.
Oh, right. I am
putting those tables.
That's 1-0 for Gravity Penguin, and they're going to swap sides real soon when they hit rematch, so I'm just going to preemptively swap them.
Always a fun thing for...
It's an added skill check
here.
for...
Yeah. Because it changes every single game. Although, we also have the challenge, yeah.
I think Ryan needs to hit.
Because Ryan needs to pass out again.
Yeah. Ryan hit the button again.
If you can, hit it twice.
Cake
so
apparently
like
showed up, so... We seem to be getting Cake and Ryan immediately after, which is good.
No. Gakushin.
I mean, if you're going to be aggressive, you might as well, right?
It works, yeah, absolutely. Even then, she does have good tools to contest fireballs, actually, because she's got a fireball of her own. The EX fireball is a very good anti-fireball tool. The others don't go very far, but the EX one is a gun that'll go all the way across the screen.
And we're getting a bit of a sign of, okay, I do want to use it for the fireball, but Gravity seems experienced here. Perfectly ready. Holding his distance, knowing that...
I don't have to go in right now.
Yeah. Gamers has shown that...
Ooh, speaking of...
Full screen.
Now we go in. Get some damage off that rocket, can also mix with it if we can stay in for a little bit. Yeah. After that damage, Gravity seems a little more willing, well, was, to go in, but now we're back to full screen. Gravity Penguin with a significant meter advantage, so Gamers Unite cannot apply that EX Fireball right now.
Oh, that
but
was...
does not need to at the moment.
Does he have the combo?
That could actually kill.
Not all of it, but I mean, it's good damage, and it's going to be enough to take the round.
Yeah.
And I think the message Gravity is going to take from this round is, okay, actually, I should not go in. I was doing pretty good before.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that looks like a... Oh, no, we can't tell if that's a make, because that was a high block. Nice interrupt.
Another character with good DP. Gajushin's not quite as fast as Kanu, but it is pretty big, and almost as fast. We got footsies. We're jumping over fireballs.
And we've got another big hit.
Nice
No
whip
follow-up
punish.
mix, just taking it easy. And now Gamers Unite is the one playing from the life lead with a big bar available to keep doing those EX fireballs.
Spending those items or that meter to get in and try and get something started here. Now that Gravity Penguin's actually the one playing from behind. Fairly at risk.
Oh,
yeah,
bold
okay,
EX
so
fireball.
anything will do it at this point.
Could even try for chip. And I think that might have been a try for chip. But doesn't need it. 1-1.
Gets it with the JB.
Alright, do we still have extra...
Yes.
Yes. Wow, we're definitely showing off the character select screen at this bracket so far. You've got Choryu coming up. I don't know if we have any Ryofu in here. I mean, we're going to find out when Vicky signs up what that is. That's definitely going to be someone that we haven't seen before. And I think it's been pretty diverse. I mean, the last
It has.
big bracket, I think, Evo Japan was won by Chohi. And not a whole lot of people in the US played Chohi, to my knowledge. She's fun. She's cool.
She's T-Hawk.
Yeah.
She's Tiny Girl T-Hawk. Yeah. Done right.
Now being
Taking her
very
time,
cautious.
feeling it out.
Gravity a little more aggressive this time. Those
Okay,
matches
trying to
have
go
been
for
so
the guard
good.
crush. Yeah, that Rekka follow-up, not actually an overhead, but it's guard crush that's plus enough to combo, so it may as well be.
And being able to interrupt it is a very good reaction, especially on net play. It's kind of rough. Mix, nice check. They're pretty even. No anti-air.
No hit on the JB. Didn't quite reach well enough to catch the crouching hurt box.
Yeah, Gravity now thinking, okay, definitely gotta stay in because it just wasn't working.
Gravity's
These
got a
fireballs are
massive meter advantage here. Potential opportunity to spend 3 bars for actually kill at this point.
nice overhead. I think he's been registering how much that's been working. So many tech.
Yeah, calling out pressure here. Like to see a little bit of adaptation here and maybe call that out with some neutral jumps or 6Bs.
Now we're at chip range, don't need it, just 2C. And very cautiously, no specific anti-airs. I think both players are really feeling the heat right now, especially Gravity
These callouts
Penguin.
with the EX Fireball are working really well for Gamers Unite.
Right, here comes the damage finally, though. An anti-air here. Big damage.
Alright, we got corner extensions. 3K, we'll take that. Half-life advantage here can definitely afford to slow down.
Big throw.
Or
First one
just
that is
take advantage of the... Oh, that was not intentional.
yeah.
That was a misinput Rekka.
Happens to many of us. Dash up 236 in this game is rough.
Great
to say the least.
Fireball invul.
That's actually how I input the dash up vines, because I just expect the input reader to betray me.
Yeah, it's designed for that, right? This game's very particular with, the ability to do 636. I had to, learn to do that for Chorio's rush special, because otherwise I will get the DP, and that's definitely not what I want if I'm trying to get a rush out.
And now Gamers Unite bringing it back. we're now on both sides set point. How fun.
Gamers with a slight life advantage, but Gravity with a significant meter advantage.
And only really a 3B can win this, but now Gravity is getting beat up in this corner, and this is where Gakshun wants to be. Any risks? Do the 5cc?
That's a start.
Not a great time in a 6B, and that is going to continue the match. Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. DP it out. You got the health to burn.
Yeah, and certainly, right, even if Gravity were to block, that would be chip kill, I think. So, well done to Gamers Unite. Moves on to 1. And now...
We need Vicky as soon as possible at this point, right? Because we are closing in on top 8.
All right, let's get Cake in here. And all of top 8 will be streamed, and it is rapidly approaching. Imva has made top 8. Congratulations.
Hey, all right.
That's wonderful. Yeah, and Ryan Bomber, Cake. Hopefully we can get that going. Vicky continues to be in a billion games, surprising nobody. Alright, here we go. More games.
Classic.
Alright, Ryan with the Sonken, more Sonken gaming, and both using Wind Assist.
Oh, this will be interesting. Be curious to see how they use it. Wind is a great pressure assist. Big plus frames at close range.
It does have a bit of startup, but another thing that's good about it is it stays on the screen for a very long time.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, what a
okay.
6B. I don't think Cake was expecting that to hit.
We are swinging.
I think that was supposed to be a fireball, and they got 6B, and, you know, just
Oh,
roll
you know
with
what it worked.
YOLO drills. I mean, it works.
It's definitely working right now.
It's a big hitbox.
Lots of YOLO here. YOLO EX table, run up 6B. Alright. We got bombos?
Oh, we
So
got
far,
real
so good.
combos. I don't know if the connection is a little choppy. Perhaps I'm just choppy. We'll find out with the report from people later. But now Ryan happy to just hang out. No real reason to be so aggressive.
They actually need to dial it back at this point because you don't want to eat anything big from Cake. Now this life
their
lead's
bar at
slowly
least.
slipping away. Oh, and there's the
risk.
dive kick.
Cake really using the dive kick to its full potential here. I think that he's been hitting it with it a lot. I think he's been able to use it for pressure a lot. And situations like that.
Discourages, you know, anti-airs, right? You have to be so careful with these expanded options.
You can 3D it, but a lot of the time you will fail. Because
Yes.
3D is not a frame 1 invul move at all. It does have a bit of startup, and the dive kick is fast.
It's also going to be, you know, potentially different timing than anti-air and a jump in.
And it's
It's got
very
that little pause. Yeah.
not have the 2A confirm. I think that is them trying to do it.
So some characters that's hard. So.
Yeah.
Potentially also spacing dependent.
I know Inva's been practicing that 2A drill specifically for this bracket. Because, I mean, it adds a lot for you because it turns dive kick into dive kick plus continuation plus corner carry. And I think that's one of the big things that makes so scary is once you have that down, it feels like anything that happens to you has corner carry. No follow-up combo. That was a little rough. I don't remember what the Sonket throw combo is.
I think she just gets a swing afterwards, generally. Maybe gets a little bit more in corner, but I think she's just hitting the button afterwards. Throw combos in this game are not... There's only like 3 characters that get them, but they're not anything extensive. It's just a juggle. So you
do the double slash?
Another hit.
Okay, that's fair. You just do 2-3-6.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, wind coming in clutch.
But not quite enough.
Not enough. Health deficit not working out there.
Is cake swapping? I would hope not.
Oh, looks like we're sticking with.
Right. I hear we only have 1.5 DQs, which is kind of crazy. Very
that's
few
really
games.
good for... Yeah.
And the half is Vicky because... Oh no, the half is Meow, who missed the initial timing and now has showed up to play. Thank you, Meow, for showing up.
Glad you can make it.
Yes, there was definitely more DQ last year. At least 3. I think the scheduling this year has helped reduce the number of DQs in general. I am not a statistician staring at StarGG, but yep. And Kate very dominant here. Able to use those air buns, use that.
Oh,
yeah. More dive kicks. The dive kicks are paying off so much. I've never thought of drill as a neutral tool, but you know, if you hit the edge of drill, it's not especially unsafe, and it's a big hit bar.
Should still be so. Koihime likes to do a thing where moves are kind of hard coded to have a minimum advantage, or on block. So like, if I do like Choreo Rush and it's spaced, I'm still extremely punishable, even though I'm hitting like 12 frames later. Right?
So it's move dependent, really. Oh wow, that was a fast round.
Yeah.
Take 2-0.
But even things like sliding 3Cs, they'll be hard coded to be like at worst like -15 on a move that's normally -19, even if it's active for significantly longer. So I would bet drill is still, you know, at minimum a close 5B punish, even when it's spaced. Do have to be careful with that, but that also comes down to, you know, are you aware of that, and you know, can you execute on that?
Right.
And
so that means
netcode may mess with that too.
Stays in the room, and we're gonna ping Jeep real quick. And then hopefully after that, Vicky will be around. Oh, Cake left.
Come back.
I thought I have like a win record here, and it's like completely unrelated. It was just like running warm-up sets before. And then didn't close the room. Just easier that way.
Gaming.
Yeah, gaming. Koihime gaming. It's happening.
It's good to get a little bit of warm up in. I know I would certainly like to play this game more often, but it is kind of difficult. There are a few areas around that have pretty regular play, but...
Alright, there's Cake. Hopefully we get Jeep soon. Jeep did play earlier, so no, like, Koihime room issues by default.
Mm-hmm. This should be
We have games.
pretty smooth connection, I believe. I believe Cake is East Coast, so not too bad here. Alright, we return to Soso and of course Kane. Oh, interesting assist pick. Okay, so we're going for the reversal assist.
Thank you,
this time.
Ryan, for rolling up. Great time to be had by all. We're all in the rollback waiting room, and you know that the moment that drops, I'm going to be pinging everyone who's ever played this game.
Please, please.
I'm thirsty.
Yes. We are waiting. Alright, I'm curious about Cake's assist pick here. So we'll see how that gets.
I feel like
used.
Cake was having any reversal issues before.
Well, maybe feeling that a little bit more against Jeep Chan's potential offense here. But I admit I am not personally a fan of this assist. But you know,
I think it's character dependent.
Every assist is character.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And I think for this one, the best match. This is something I've actually been seeing. So Zam, kind of on a whim, picked Kakoen and started messing around with the bow. And on her, it's pretty good because you are a zoner that can reestablish a zoning position for functionally, you know, completely safe.
Right.
That's kind of neat. And also, it's because a lot of the assist use in this game is, okay, I'm going to win neutral for free. You don't need to do that when you've got the bow.
Yeah. She's not necessarily looking to do that, but yeah, a lot of it is, you know, neutral control or, you know, buying plus frames on pressure. It is a very rare source of plus frames on pressure, and if you watch high-level Koihime, you will see that a lot of the time that's what they're using it for. They're buying turns.
In California, I think almost everybody runs Pit and does Pit Oki because you get plus frames. You get real plus frames.
Pit is cracked. Pit is, yeah, at close range, it can do that. And also, it's such a high reward assist because you get a jump-in combo for like 3K if it hits. So yeah, it's a great assist. I know Fire is also very popular over there with punishes and more plus frames. I would imagine Lightning may be popular with certain characters over there for similar reasons. I'm a big Lightning fan for Chorio over Fire when I want that kind of thing.
Down to, oh wow, we're doing it.
Hi Ogi, okay.
Beautiful, first Yogi on stream.
That's a perfect.
Yeah, Fire or Pit. I think my understanding is they find Lightning a bit slow, which yeah, that's fair. Lightning is
Lightning is the same frame data as Fire, so I'm confused about that. Yes.
Huh.
Yes.
I've never thought about that before this moment.
I when I was exploring assists a couple years back, I went through and I did that frame by frame. They are the same. So.
Huh. Yeah, Prem does use Lightning, but I've also seen Prem use Pit, so I think he might just pick based on matchup.
Yeah, that's the same thing. Like Lightning and Pit are probably my most used assists. I don't remember who Prem plays though. Or played, as the case may be.
Songken. Fairly sure. Yeah, it's Deeps that plays Bacho.
Yes. Very, very scary Bacho.
Very scary.
We ran like a solid hour of sets at Climax of Night last year. That was good times.
Oh, real food. Yeah, you're right. Oh, man. It's been a hot minute.
That checks out. Yeah.
It's been a hot minute. Then who am I thinking that song from? Because it's not snapping. Oh, we can think about that later. We can think about now about Deep Chan adapting and feeling confident with big punishes.
Cake had a good first round, but probably Deep Chan fired back on rounds 2 and 3 there.
Yeah.
Strong adaptations. Yeah, no, here's another
These
clean round in the works
so
here.
Good. And that's the key to Kane, is you gotta use that frame trap. It's quite
the mix is, you know, can catch people off guard, but it's these frame traps that just keeping people guessing all the time and not, you know, going for punishes or, you know, offense where they could take it because they don't know what you're gonna do.
And I mean, that's how you add the mental stack to make the mix work. I think she's a very holistic character, and that's not surprising when the dev plays her. Yeah, okay, it's Mike that I was thinking about. Oh my god, all this damage so fast.
Whoa.
The life bar vanishing.
Oh, that's a very fast and clean game too.
Cool.
Okay.
Alright, well, get ready to play Vicky then.
Alright.
Wow. Good job, Jeep, and thank you, Cake, for rolling up. What a match.
I see Vicky in the room already, so
yep, just
I'll go ahead and pull up. I'm gonna mute and deafen, and I will catch you in a little bit here.
Yeah, fighting Kane is rough. She overloads your mental stack. That's the key.
It's a very interesting matchup. That's one of those you just gotta kind of sit with the character for a little bit and understand what else she's doing, and even then, you're gonna have to guess sometime. It's just the nature of the game. All right, see y'all in a little bit here.
Big shout outs to Anku. I'm still so sad that during the time that I was in Japan, I was looking forward to an event with him. I was on the train from Narita. I was going to make it. And then I get hit with a 40-minute train delay on the Narita Express. I cannot stress enough how much that does not happen. So I just missed the whole thing. So I was really looking forward to it, but you know what? Sometimes things just don't work out. I will get another chance eventually, I would hope. I really want to meet the Koihime folks over there, and certainly I want to meet Anku because it's just so. I have a lot of respect for him. Obviously, he's made quite the game. So getting to see him, and so now Mavi, Lightning, which is insane. Lightning is your friend. Lightning wins neutral. Lightning does setups. Very versatile. And Vicky playing Shutai makes sense. You've got the confirm and you've got the mix, and you can be very aggressive with her. So I'm definitely not surprised, but without meter, it's not that big of a threat. It's just these little cuts. And for you, you know, you commit to 1-2B, you can hit a lot harder. Nice overhead. Wow, what a DP. Another confirm. Vicky forced into the corner here. And now Vicky with meter isn't going to get to use it. Maui doesn't drop this, that's it. Yeah, when Brian F, I was hoping that folks would come in. I think the most people have seen the game all at once. And who knows if we're going to get another moment like that later on. I really hope that it happens with rollback. Like, at Stage M, check out this new rollback game. Now, Vicky switching to zoning, switching to DP. That's pretty reasonable. She's hitting those DPs. But I think that, yeah, sometimes you just got to go straight for the charge as Mavi. I think that that's something that Mavi's been really good at over the years. It's just no one went to charge. Nice wake of command throw. But answers right back with level 3. doesn't quite kill, but one more overhead. Mavi 1-0. Yeah, I think the bigger challenge is the no rollback. I've seen some instances of the other, but the primary is just like it's rough. I think that we make it work because the base input lag of the game is probably the lowest on the market still. Lowest on the market excluding Axel City 2 because nobody has an exit. But that really helps it out, I think, to make it still feel responsive despite everything. Good strike. Mavi really having good control of the neutral here and just getting a lot more damage from every interaction. I think that Vicky, when she does get ahead, it's something small like this. Make 5C. And I don't remember if that charge is projectile invo, but I believe it is. So that's why you charge sometimes through the kunai. Another big DP. I think that's been Vicky's biggest strength so far, is just showing the DP very clear. Playing very calm. And Mavi just knowing how to answer against Vicky's aggression. Oh, big throw. That's another way to enforce it, you know, AA command throw, but charge, EX charge, full invo. Woo! Yeah, A version tends to be the projectile invo one. I think Ryoku is the same. Got big combo here. 4 bars. Didn't spend the Hyogi because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but if Mavi gets another... Oh, no, spends it on the level 3. Goes right back into the corner. Big throw check. But with Vicky with no meter, she doesn't have an easy way out of it. There we go. Read the bar. Meter awareness maximum. 2 level 3s in 1 round. Very rare. One teching throw is +4. Oh, there we go. Projectile invo again. Mavi takes the 2-0. And that fills out top 8. So, real quick. Well, that doesn't. Yeah, that does fill out top 8 because Vicky plays into a DQ. So, we're gonna take a little ad break. Beautiful match. Joryu does do so much damage. And I'm gonna swap right over here so that we can talk about our little sponsors here. We got the Matcherino. Get in on the Matcherino for this game. We got a $50 pot bonus. You should support the Vortex Gallery store. I think the Vortex Gallery people do great work, and they've done some great designs up here. I am strongly considering the Suica. I'm not gonna lie, that does look very appealing. And check out the Matcherinos for other events as well. Certainly, we have a whole lot of them. Claim those codes. Put in whatever cash you want. I think supporting the community is really important, especially in an era of esports. I think that supporting each other is more important than anything. Alright, let me see what we've got coming up. I want to do winners first. Me, and then... Yeah, let's do that. Sheen Conroy, get in the room, and let's game.
Right, I can't swap to spectating yet because there's only the 2 of us in here. We'll come back to that. That's okay.
Alright, I'll be shutting off my mic and hopping right into the match.
Absolutely, good luck. Let's catch up with back here. Alright, on the end scene, alright. And DGDM on deck. Okay. Suppose it's good that I got the warm up there, but yeah, Dragon God is very, very capable. So that will be an interesting set. Alright, I need to swap out now that we have people in the room. Spectating? There we go. Alright. So, Scene plays a couple characters. I remember Scene's Chowan, but earlier today, Scene was playing Kane. So... Oh, okay. I was very confused for a second, but I see that the names are just backwards. That said, Omni is playing, so we're going to let him just roll with that. That is A-okay. Alright, so we are going with the Kane today. Okay, so we have a couple Kanes, couple Shutais, Sonkin, seeing a few characters, So-So, seeing a few characters that I don't usually see. So this is pretty fun. This is nice. Bit of variety on some characters that I don't get to see so often. No, I'm missing out on a few other common characters. No Kakatons here, for example. Scene has the same challenge of how do I deal with this zoning, but those flowers are projectiles, so Scene may be able to use the A slide to slip through some of those stairs. That said, the slides do different distance based on their button strength, so that only goes so far and may not work as well for Scene. Alright, we got damage, okay. I expect that, yeah. Think about the slide is, it has very low recovery, so you can play kind of a strike throw game with it, and not just hard commit to the various mix-up follow-ups. Okay, yeah, there's trying to slide through the projectile, did it a little too early. Trying to counter, going for low counter, interesting. Alright, got him in the corner. So Senshoko not entirely lacking on defensive options at that range. Okay, tries to involt through something and then get a throw, does not pan out, so Omni with 2 quick rounds here to start game 1. And this is still first to 2. Okay, so is this going to be the Chowan? Yes, it is. To items. Interesting. Well, it makes sense. I'll say have something in reserve for offense if needed. She does have that big 5C, so a lot of the time she could potentially just smack some Shoko with that if she wants to keep. Alright, we're just gonna poke with 5Bs and 2Bs here for a minute. So that said, Sonshoko's buttons are not small either. She has one of the biggest 2Bs in the game, so... Work? Yeah, okay. That's the low follow-up, so we're not getting... Choic does get some interesting extended combos this version, but you gotta... They're not always available. They're not always on deck. Sometimes you just gotta sit in this. Yep, there you go. Gets the low again. So that's a quick turnaround. Alright, so Scene taking it around here. Not ready for the overhead follow-up. Yeah, this is the problem. Scene does have meter to spend on the items if need be. Okay, abusing the respect, so Ogies are plus on block, so only capitalizing on that to steal a throw. Oh! Unfortunate miss on the punish. Looks like there was a button that meant to come out there for the Ogi that did not, so that's a lot of meter gone. Very unfortunate. And we land it, so that is around here. So on the on-set point, basically identical meter here, so... Okay, until Omni gets the first hit, and then there's an extra bar. favorite move. That might be it. He's got resources. He can carry. Okay, does not quite get the conversion there. It does not matter. GG's. Omni to over C. Ooh. 2 Hogekis to close that one out. Alright. Yeah, I was say that got tense for a minute there.
Yeah, that was very good. And that's one of the things that I think is very interesting about this game is in a lot of games you don't want to have a low 2A, a mid 2A or a mid 2B. I feel like here in Koihime, having a low 2A 2B can be a weakness, and you see it in exactly that moment. When Sheen switched to Choun, I was like, okay, now I can randomly 6B and hop out of somebody trying to get out. That's a matchup.
There are downsides, but defensively, a mid 2A can certainly be very strong. It's nice offensively, but yeah, you do miss out defensively. All right, so I need to swap in and let you swap out.
Yep.
Because I am up versus Dragon God DM. All right. Yeah, I saw that. That was really unfortunate.
Yeah, that was rough.
All right. So I'm going to mute and deafen again, and I'll see y'all in 2 to 3 games.
Yeah, let me just get this switched up real quick. Alright, you already know this matchup, and Dragon has been very aggressive. Very, very, very aggressive. So let's see what Mavi can do to pare this down and slow Dragon God down here in winner side top 8. So let's have a look-see here. Top 8 so far, some great video game, and I'm certainly expecting I'm about to see some more of that. Right? I'll be taking it easy. And I think that's something that was not as much seen in the previous match, is just the ability for patience here. I think Mavi can afford to play patient a lot more in Choreo, because Kane kind of has to make stuff happen. Big 5C, nice whiff punish. Just not letting Dragon God get in. Good punish on a very shallow jump in. This game does not have, modern Street Fighter jump-ins. What a Kogaki on the air check. And we know that Dragon's got guts to damage, so a nice 49. Very nice. Into the command throw. Completely reversing the round off of a single air tech. For those in the chat that might not know, you can air tech any air-to-air recovery in certain moves, and you can either do nothing and be invul on the way down, or hit with a button. And Dragon God took advantage of the button. Tech buttons into death, yeah. Many such cases. Big jump in. Whoa. The command jump can get kind of nasty. It's been a bit since I've seen that mix. They're playing it very safe. Nice 5C though. No punish. Too late. These overheads are so good, but Mavi's still in here. Not dead yet. Big level 3 doesn't find his mark. But yeah, one fire. And even chip from the fire plus some kunai might have been enough as well. Dragon up 1. Hi T. Welcome. We are Koihimers. That is what we are. Hope Mystery was fun. Mystery, big overlap And I actually don't know what they've been running in Mystery this year, so I just hope it was fun. It is Shoryu. Look at her. 5C punish. That's one of the things that Mai's just been really good at, always with punishing. Oh, you're still in it. Well done. Yeah, just in time to watch some footsies gaming, some big jumps. I mean, honestly, I feel like... Oh, no, there's the tech buttons again. I feel like when I'm at that level of life, I just go for it also. Because the opportunity that you get from it is so big. Might be charging the bar, getting one more bar here. That's the ability. That's a get out of jail card. Oh no! Yeah, Mavi might be double pressing A, but just barely misses the command throw. And this could be what turns the game around. Very careful. I think Mavi has now seen the offense that is available on deck and is taking very, very big care of the spacing to make sure to not end up getting hit. And so we're hoping we get the adaptation where we don't have the tech death anymore. There's the classic shoot type mix-up. Nice mash. Beautiful type. That's punishable. Now Mavi has to kind of make or break something in this match. That's as fair of an idea as anything. There's the fire. Here we go. Final round. And Dragon God looking kind of dominant here on set point. Big 5C. Another big 5C. But Mavi answers right back with his own 5C. Here we got corner. So this has been a very dangerous spot to be in. And yeah, Mavi backing off, returning to control. I'm surprised that missed. Dash up throw. Oh no! They both did it at the same time. But Dragon God's 6B was faster. Is he gonna do Hyogi? No Hyogi. That's surprising. We'll see if that costs here, but Mavi now with no bar is in a very dangerous situation. Oh, Dragon God advances to winners finals. Wow. Yeah, I'm surprised Fire reached too.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's an oof match.
GG's. Well played.
Alright, hopefully the next is Vicky and Jeep. And if not, it's Inva and Gamers Unite. Is who around?
If Vicky supposedly is around.
Vicky was around 6 minutes ago. Why do you gotta fight 3 top players back to back? Cause you keep winning. I mean, but more realistically, it's because you're round 1 DQ'd. So that's what ended up happening.
Also seeing, yes, I double pressed A there, which I don't have to do for this game, but I did. Whoops, my bad.
I think we're just gonna run Inva and Gamers Unite, just because I know that if she's in Mystery, that's gonna take a hot minute.
True. All right. So let's see. What do things look like at this point? So I fight winner of Inva or Gamers Unite. Interesting. So, possibly so-so either way.
Yeah, possibly so-so either way.
Kind of looking that way.
The so-so vortex, I guess.
Yeah. I was saying earlier, we got a few characters doubling up in this bracket that I have not seen as much historically. So, okay, I need to get out of here. Here we go.
All right, let's game.
So I'd have to expect a bunch of Kakatons or something, but that is not what we're getting today.
Are we getting the so-so mirror? No, we are not getting the so-so mirror.
Okay.
That's fair.
Alright. Well, it worked last time, so.
Yeah.
See what we get here.
Emma's been really enjoying this game. When I first showed him the character, he just hit 5C and immediately understood. That's the joy of playing so-so. If you can connect with your inner 5C and dive kick, you can make anything happen.
True.
Dive kick. Oh, there's
goes
the
low, but that does make it punishable. Yep.
Doesn't quite have a track of it. Oh, wow!
Oh, big 3C. Yeah, Gakushin has an excellent sweep.
Enbu very willing to just wake up and do this. Always willing. Big life.
You cannot know fear in this game. You have to be willing to send it. You absolutely have to believe.
Nice use of the air fireball, because that's the trick, right? Is it's a frame trick, and it's punishable at different times. And if you aren't ready, you can't punish the fireball either. Nice, but I don't think he has a combo.
Oh no!
Oh
but
no!
That might. No, it won't.
No, it won't.
Okay.
But it's
this
one
is
mix,
last
right?
touch for everybody, and nobody's got meter.
Not gonna need it. Just dive
sure,
kick.
dive kick. Yeah, absolutely. So classic.
Easy to punish firewalls when you can move that quick. One thing is Enbu.
Good patience there.
Oh, we got the combo! Yay! And we got the
hit. Says you gotta block on wake up.
This is the so-so just game plan distilled immediately. Get that 5C follow-up into the 2A, get the full corner carry, and then drop a pit.
Enough to kill, but we are dangerously close to chip range. No meter to steal that, but oh, that's, yeah. Unfortunate. Probably not intended. I'd say that I have been known to walk up DP in this game, so
yeah.
Some of these maybe
it happens to be
will catch. It will catch things sometimes. I absolutely will do DP on the opponent's wake up every now and then in this game because, especially with Cheerios being slower, it's like okay, it'll catch them mashing, decking, dashing, whatever.
Yeah.
Gakushin's not as good for that because it's like frame 6.
And yeah, Enbu using the 5C to its fullest potential here. Nice fireball. Able to defend here. Yeah, and that's what you do, right? Is eventually you just start blocking it, you come in and throw. Versatile. Nice block.
And fuzzy guard that if you're not showing the lay low occasionally, and then it's both are mashable. I do appreciate the way Gamers Unite is mixing up the Rekkas. We saw a Rekka 1 no cancel earlier that Enbu just completely respected.
Yep. I mean, at the end, you want to minimize the damage, but what a nice air fireball.
Very nice.
Doesn't get the confirm. Still doesn't get the confirm, but I mean, you take the damage. Right?
Yeah, that's okay. It's working. So far, so good.
Oh! Alright.
Well, yeah, sure, we'll take that trade. I'm not... that's really unintuitive, honestly.
Now we're in the corner, but Imba does not care. He had bar.
EX drill.
Nice block on the low.
We are approaching chip range.
That's it.
Don't need it.
2-0. Playing confidently. Since we already have Imba here, you want to just go ahead and play him?
We've got Vicky here, so that
we have
may
Vicky
be
here. Okay, that's much
something
higher priority.
prioritized.
Let's
Yeah.
get that cleared up.
I'll say I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, Vicky and level 5 Cheap Chan.
Yeah, that means one of y'all has to leave. I think Gamers. Well, Imba can leave. It's fine. Level 5 Jeep Chan is playing Winners Finals in a different game. Wow.
Okay, well, that works.
What I can say, I can play. Great, let's do it.
Yeah, we got some very strong gamers in here.
Yup, we sure do.
So I know, you know, Koihime may not be a lot of people's main game here, but it is absolutely one of those things you say, you know, yo, I got Koihime, and you will absolutely see some strong heads turn, and you're like, yo, I'll play.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, okay, good, I'm still on spectating. Alright, let's see it. So, Shutai versus Kane again.
And both players kind of willing to be very aggressive. And now the question is Vicky's defense going to hold up against the onslaught that is about to happen?
Also want to see if Vicky's confirms are going to be a little cleaner this time. Because Vicky was going for a lot of that 2-on-4 follow-up off her pokes against me. That is horribly unsafe. It's like minus 17 in close 5C range. So, avoiding that.
Play close 5C more. I completely forget about it a lot of the time, but you squeeze more damage.
You do, yeah. Yeah, and that follow-up is like frame 4, so it's such a... She has... honestly, some of the easiest confirms in this game because of that. So it is okay to just kind of chill on those confirms and do them on reaction. I know netplay makes that a little bit difficult. Lord knows I dropped a couple things for that.
And meanwhile, Jeep speed ran the round.
Yeah, I would say Jeep's saying, you know, forget all of that. I'm just gonna do Kane things and it's gonna work.
Many people have said this in history.
Okay.
And Shutai things right back. Jab canceled into command throw is not real, but good luck reacting to it.
It's real enough. It is real enough. Her command throws are very fast, right? And her frame data on her A normals is she gets pretty good advantage on this. So she is built to have. Oh,
right back.
I like the plus frames, but yeah, I'll say, hey, I got plus frames too. Check this out. And this is Invul.
Kane is my enemy, says Inva.
What's this about ice? Oh, Kane is my enemy.
Oh yeah, I think you can ice So-So 5C. So you can go for ice and you can just
yeah, that makes sense because it's airborne. Yeah, if you like having a good anti-air assist, or, you know, I know some characters get big damage exchanges with that.
Wow, this is... Kane things are happening. So many Kane things are happening.
That was aggro, wow.
That
was a speed run.
Yeah, that's the aggression that makes Kane so scary.
Big JC. I'm gonna say Vicky's got those 2 A confirms.
Yeah. She's got the DPs and she's got the ability for the neutral, but once Kane is in, I don't know if she has the knowledge to deal with this. Nice.
Yeah, you have to know this matchup to deal with Kane. If you don't, you will absolutely just get... Because she's got so much... Oh, no. I respect the EX command for us. Oh, no.
But now tries the EXDP and
That's it.
already ready. Clean
Yep.
2-0.
Because I don't have to do anything here. I can just wait and see what you do. And that is all she wrote. All
Well,
right.
congratulations on 7th, Vicky. Go play things.
Go play all the other things.
Mystery, probably?
Have fun.
Alright, let's see what we got in the stream queue. I think that means Dragon God is next. So let me...
You two hopping on?
And then we just run the entire losers bracket and everybody's happy. Alright, let's head it on.
Go get them. I am curious to see how Omni approaches this matchup. This will be interesting. I think this will be these two's first time fighting. So there's going to be a lot of learning, moving very fast. This one is first to 3 because this is winners finals. So got a extra game or two here to try and figure all that out. But we shall see. One character who really wants to be in a little bit more, and one who can be a little more flexible about it, but mostly wants to stay out. I don't know how much the kunai are really going to do for Shutai here either. I said the extra threat is nice, but... Okay, answering that says, yes, I know you're plus, but here's my EX move. Dragon God DM really liking that 5C. I'm gonna say it's been working well so far though. It's pretty big and very fast for a 5C of its range. Alright, gets the 5B pokes. Ooh, does not punish the throw tech attempt. But sitting on a very comfortable lead at the moment. Well, was, but Omni chipping away at that. And we are tied up here. I like the kick attempt. Oh, EX Kumai. Wow. Okay. I'll say that is going to be one thing. The kunai does mean that Dragon God is going to be a little less vulnerable to Vine, but not immune, clearly. Yeah, right over the 2B, because that does have... 6Bs do have some level. Significantly here. Omni just barely audible in the background. Hey, okay, we got another one. Yeah, Dragon God has not been missing those anti-air 3Bs at all. Yeah, finish it. Last round, why not? Oof. Game 1 to TGDM. Expect both characters to stay the course here with their picks and assists. Have not really seen Dragon God using fire too much in this matchup. Actually seems like it would be a very good assist in this matchup given the spacings that Sunchoco likes to play in, but has been able to navigate that and get in and find openings pretty well anyway. Oh, I did not even see what got mashed there. I'm not gonna kill, but it's gonna be really close. So we can just slow this one down, take some time, find one more hit. Omni does not have to rush into it. There it is. Okay, 2AA. That works. Walk up, Rekka. Sure. No confirm, but that's okay. And that is punishable. EX moves as a whole are. I want plus strength. I want to interrupt anything you do next year. Oh, speaking of punishes. Oh, not a big one though. Dragon God really eager to close this life gap right now, but that is not going to happen. Omni taking a game, so we are 1-1 here. So good job navigating around those big B buttons there. And Shutai, I guess, doesn't really have good answers to those mid-range projectiles unless she's going to spend meter on the assist. Omni getting away with a lot of those just unchallenged. Sarah gets some carry. Oh, okay. Alright. Omni has clearly figured something out, because that's 3 straight rounds. Working out pretty well so far. Nope. Right. Oh, I like the idea. But too much involved and found a little too early to catch on me there. Alright, well, this is a good chance to build a bit of an advantage here. And Dragon God has been very, very consistent with these Hogeki combos. Oh, okay. There's a jump, but drop, but that's okay. We'll just make it up with command throws. Oh, and EX Kunai to call out the mash. Okay. Everybody's got a little bit of bar here, but we'll see what happens on the first hit. Oh, good. Getting out of that. No punish, but I imagine that's probably hard for Shutai to punish. That's doing a lot of work here, actually. Interesting tool. Just block the kick. Your character with cancels off of both 2B and 5B. Just able to maintain that vortex and find another win here. Very, very close game. I think both players kind of figured out what they're about in this matchup at this point, what each of them's doing here. So this is going to come down to whatever adaptations they can make this game here is going to be really, really important. Omni had started to scrape out an edge, but Dragon God seems able to answer those now. Finding a lot more openings. Not... okay. Getting a little mileage off Kuna, again. Not intended. Why the zoning is just not working out anymore because Dragon God's just saying, you know, I don't like this, I'm just gonna leave. And then after a whiff, you know, maybe try and get in. Oh, here we go. Okay, Omni can still scrap though. Nobody in this game's really out of the game in close quarters. Everybody's got those tools. Alright. Anti-airs with the flower. EX Vine. Okay. Round starts. Send it. A lot of the time that will work because a lot of people walk back or try to swing on something. Alright. Not take a lot of backdashing out of these. Oh, unfortunate. Thought you had to hit confirm. And the X-Rec is through. Okay, okay. So we are 2-2, last game. So no meter for your Vine shenanigans to start now, but so you get set here. Who can get the first hit? Build the meter advantage. Meter has been very significant for both of these players in this set. Really leaning on those kunai now for neutral here. Okay, anti-air 2B. Alright. Hey, if it works. Now I'm having to make moves to approach. Let's confirm no, not much of a punish. Ready when she pulls you in. Oh yeah, that is not after very long. Might have been able to get a 5C punish even. Yeah. Okay, we are making a lot of these. Oh, this is chip range. Yeah, at that point, not much Omni can do. So this is set point for Dragon God. Says I got meter now, though. All right. chip range is so hard in this game because at that point, a lot of characters can just send in the X move and it's basically checkmate. I respect it. Didn't work out, but let's see. Threatening that tick and getting grabbed. Ooh, mashing. That's it. Oh no, but too close. Yeah, that's a mid-range option. And that's it. Dragon God DM moves on to Grand Finals winner's side. 3-2. Very, very close set.
My reversal success rate in that game of it actually coming out was like 25%, so I got
Yeah, kunai is incredibly annoying to punish, and Dragon God DM is very good about using it sparingly. Like, I was trying to look for it and get A-Rush a few times, but then, you know, Dragon God would just back off on that. It's the same kind of thing here.
Yeah. I tried to get it, because I know that if you miss space it, I can just do jump B, I can do 2C, but no, we're just all proper kunai. All properly spaced, nothing
very,
I can do.
Very well,
very good.
Very well played, both of you. That was a hard fought set.
The only thing that I'm lacking is just I, for some reason, had a lot of trouble actually getting EX to come out on Wake Up, so a lot of the command throws just vanished. But I mean, you just gotta do it, right? All right.
Yep.
So let's see.
Jichan and Shinkai. Alright, we are on with the Cho'em. Starting off with that. I'll say that I think that makes sense here versus trying to take Jichan to the Kane mirror.
That's yeah. And I think the story here is just how can Shin Conroy control the other side of the screen to make sure that you're just never in the range of the mix for as long as you possibly can.
Yeah. So even then, you get those hits. She can get a lot of carry and just press advantage at that point. And if she needs to step back, that's fine. She's where she wants to be.
So much patience here. Oh no, drop on it.
Oh, okay. That's alright. Yeah, you're not getting into the on follow-up.
Nice defense from Shin Conroy. I mean, this is somebody who has been speed running the bracket thus far, and we are backdashing, we are chilling. Post in the chat, alright, I can just backdash. In a lot of
Slowly
situations.
poke this out, that's all you gotta do? Yeah, I like this. saying anytime G-Chan tries to get, fancy with these, slide follow-ups, he's just saying, hey, no block, I'll take my punish. Risk is not in your favor here.
Very good control of the neutral. Choun, you're worried about her 5C for obvious reasons, but, I mean, she's still got a pretty solid neutral tool set outside of it as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Her B normals are fantastic.
Does backdash have invul? Yes, it does.
Yes.
That's why Chad is telling me about that, because you can backdash the connections.
Yeah, backdashing out of that is very good. You will occasionally still get caught, but the reward for people catching you on that tends to be pretty low most of the time. So it's a very important option here.
I did say this. I have said it multiple times that backdashes are invul. Oh well. Anyway, G playing super calm there. No more aggro, showing the amount of defense that they also have on deck.
Good to just slow down and not take these high risk options.
Yeah, because
you're
not careful.
I say that Chief is trying to. Whoa, yeah.
Oh, misses fall.
Got that rush to the corner. We do have some swinging here on minus strength, so hey, I think I can steal something here. Chief was trying to swing after a low follow up earlier and say, you don't quite have that.
Oh,
you never know.
what a whip on it. That's what we're here for. Nice.
Ooh.
EX slide, yep. That's the brain destroyer. Sometimes you just gotta send your fast EX low. Alright, is Sheen Conroy staying? Let's find out.
Taking a second to breathe here, thinking about it. I do think the Choan is a good pick. I think just needs, take the time to breathe. Think about what you want to do for the next game.
So I think there isn't an adaptation heavily that Sheen Conroy needs to make. I think the base strategy is a very good idea. It's just a question of, making sure that you're able to react in these moments. It's a very bursty sort of matchup.
Yeah, these whiff punishes have been...
Oh.
Alright, forget whiff punishes. We're doing Vortex now.
This is Vortex Gallery. Here it is. You're seeing it. Oh my... And now in chip, just do the 2-1-4. Okay, throwers too.
Next year, so I can teach y'all about some Vortex.
Oh.
Now I was saying these whiff punishes have been so important. Both players are generally doing pretty well on it, but it's like you don't want to miss some of these opportunities. Really important, both for the damage and also just for the initiative. Just being able to get something started here. Because a lot of these have been decided off just one or two exchanges that,
Oh my goodness, really?
You have something
Frame
like
trap
this.
level 3. Yeah, I would have done it too. I would have smashed the Alt F4. I understand.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's rough.
I say you just get something like that, you could just get pushed and pushed and pushed, and it's over.
Oh, it's the connection. Oh, that's really sad.
Oh no.
That explains the round starts. Oh no. Rip.
Yeah.
We need the rollback. We need the rollback.
That's Florida to Quebec. I get it.
Yeah, I get it. That's the risk that we take out here. It happens. All right, so that's Mavi and Inva. Inva get in the stream thing. Wait, let me ping them. All right.
Okay. I think after this one, I'm going to stop to get a drink, but I can wait till after this set. So we gotta stay hydrated. I have been, but stay hydrated, keep your energy up. It's like brackets are a slog in this game. Whew.
Yeah.
This game will take it out of you.
Yeah. This will drain every
Absolutely.
bit of energy out of you. I remember at Slashback, because of Deepstery. I don't know if you've heard about what Deepstery entails.
Yes, yes. Oh my
The
God.
Koihime bracket ran very long because Deepstery rounds are unpredictable in terms of length. I was like on death's door by the end of the bracket, but I managed to recover.
Yeah, that'll take it out of you. Alright, I'm gonna get this moving. I will see y'all in a little bit here.
Alright, we got Soso versus Shoryu. I don't know if Imp has played this matchup before, actually. So we're gonna see matchup learning in real time. Possibly. Maybe. We're sticking with Pit, which makes sense. Pit is very good for her. Navi pondering the assist. I am surprised because it feels like Fire's faster, but I guess it's not. I don't fully know which one of them to use in turn to differentiate between one another, but people certainly seem to like Fire. Ah, we're going Pit. Perhaps trying to be a bit more aggressive. Whew. Doesn't have as much reach as Fire, that makes sense. Yeah. And now, again, Mami showing the strength of whiff punishes. Doesn't quite catch that 5C, but I can see the wisdom. It is very hard to catch the 5C with jumps. No punish for the DP. Pressing here slowly in this corner. Doesn't do the EX. I think he had bar this time. There we go. Now doesn't have bar. Might be stuck in this corner. That's what Soso excels at, is getting you there. Yeah, Sheen, that's the no rollback life. We're gonna have to pray for a better future. Because you're playing mad good. Just like these two players here on the screen. This is Oklahoma, by the way, on the left. Inva taking one round. And I've got the names flipped. Let's fix that real quick. It's very fortunate that there's also a username misplaced. Nice dive kick to get out of the pit. Firm. And catches the jump. That's one thing that 5C is very good at. Alright, we got a big punish. Or not. Woo. Throw, and not a perfect. I'll be fighting back. But this is a giant hill to climb. And Imva takes game one. Yeah, 5C very difficult to stop with jumps. It tends to be very, very good in the air. Are we going to see a strategist change? Yeah. That's fair. Because I think Imva is not like staying in one spot long enough. So yeah, going for Ryomo, getting the free win neutral button. Well, not free, it costs a bar, but pay 1 bar to win neutral. Let's see who gets that first bar. Here. Nice charge. Yeah, ice is a possibility here too to stop the 5C. Nice jump to stop the air fire. Goes up the frame trap. Lost the cross up. Now Mavi's stuck in the corner. And again, very difficult to beat that with jumps. And it's an overhead. We're looking at, yeah, that's chip for the very last bit of health, so we're looking at set point for Enbu. On round 2. Nice overhead. These frame traps are kind of crazy. There we go. Get out of the corner with charge. That does move you forward enough to get you out of the pit. Another overhead hit. Punish. A little bit of extra bar. Get to be able to knock her out of the air, but Imba always willing to spend the bar. Surprised the backdash didn't do... Well, I think actually backdash doesn't do full backdash. Unless it's PC, maybe? Tries again to stop it with the jump. It's very rough to do that. I think Mommy's waiting for the moment for an EXS or a whiff on it. And but no bar. And one last hit will do it. 2-0. Advancing to loser semi. Yeah, I don't remember if backdashes have Hogeki friends either. So I guess Inva stays in the room. And
Okay, so ends my run. GG's, Inva. Very well played. Another matchup I'm gonna have to spend some time with later.
yeah, I don't know what the immediate solution. I know for me, the moment that I found out that 2C just kind of eats the 5C, that was it. But
And that's probably what I would have looked at next, because Chorio 2C is kind of the same deal.
Yeah.
But the reaction stuff, I was really hoping I could jump it, and then that just very clearly did not work. So it's like, okay,
it's
well,
really good against jumps, is what I found. Is for a lot of people, it
Yeah.
just kind of crashes on jump. But even the ones that are like really good air to airs normally just don't seem to do it.
yeah. I was hoping, I was looking at that. It's like, okay, jumping's not working, but it feels like jumping's not working in a way where air to airing is probably not my answer either. So
Yeah.
that's just, yeah, that's tricky to deal with. And then of course she can cancel off it. So you're having to guess on how you want to punish that. All right, so I am perma spectator now.
Yep, and we're in. Yeah, if you block 5C, you just wait for it to land. If you block 5C, that's the
Yeah.
first part.
No, that's fine, but then she sends the if she sends the fireball, you know, you have two different ones, so you're having to make that call immediately, because the 5C doesn't actually have enough recovery time for you to confirm that she's landing and not canceling.
Yeah.
So you do have to guess a little bit.
All right.
It's
here
like,
we
yeah, I
go.
can smack her for the fireball. I can, 2-3-6A, that's fine. But you do have to think about it a little bit. You do have to guess.
Alright, here we go. Kane, Inva sworn enemy. He says.
A matchup we have seen a couple times now.
Yep. And Jeep has the punishes, has the frame traps.
Frankly, I think Jeep-chan also has the right idea in the sense of just take the fight to So-So. Don't let her build initiative. I think that's
Nice.
definitely the way you want to approach this.
Oh no. Didn't have bar.
Yeah,
And that
like
was
this. Just run her over before she can get started. That really is.
And now Jeep standing at like a gigantic meter advantage.
Oh, okay. That high profile there. Yeah, the meter advantage. Well, they're both pretty close to OG rank. Okay, now.
Not anymore,
Yeah.
but that is
Yeah,
quite
well,
something
I
to
mean,
spend.
hey, it worked.
Doesn't full spend
Spicy
it.
doing work on everybody, and it's so hard to react on netplay.
Yeah. It's the netplay button.
I mean, the start does not look like an overhead, right? She's just doing a crouch, and then by the time she jumps, it's over.
Hey, it might be the net play button, but let me tell you, I have seen clear stick.
Oh no,
a lot of
it's
this.
real even offline. It's absolutely real even offline.
It's been real.
Yeah. I'm
Oh!
not gonna say, hey, this is just a gimmick. Like it's still very real. It just works that little bit better here.
I just hope the connection isn't that bad. This might be like on the edge, but certainly what we're seeing could suggest either way. Nice, yeah. But I guess Inva is taking the opposite lesson, right? Oh, okay, I'm gonna take the fight to Kane. Screw it.
Yeah, both these folks are just kind of saying, all right, you know what? I'm going in. Forget, I'm not giving you any chance to breathe, any chance to react. We're going.
What is meter? Yeah, we're all spending it on level 3s. We don't care.
Meter is a racehorse.
So is health.
If you got him. True. So don't say that around me, though. I need to treat it as less of a resource sometimes.
But what is the adaptation? Because I figure at this point, Jeep is just going even more aggro and taking advantage of the frame traps. Oh, bad space.
I really feel like the aggression here is just going to keep getting cranked up. And it's going to be a matter of who kind of gets started and carries their momentum better.
I forget what move that even is. The little hop overhead thing. I don't remember what.
Now this is, I think this is first of 3, right? Loser semis?
It's loser semis.
So this is top 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So we get a few
oh,
games.
What a drill!
Yeah, I like that call out. I like that call out a lot.
I'm not blocking that frame trap. Getting caught by it every time. No whiff punish. Oh, that's not kill, but it's gonna be close. Yeah. You live and you die by the EX drill. That's just how life is.
A little health and that would have been a kick kill. Yep, there's that call out.
Oh, and that finally
that's
lands.
gonna make a big difference.
And oh, big drop. I'm not gonna lie, after watching Steve do that combo a bunch, it looks pretty hard, so not surprised.
Hogeki combos can get really, really crazy in this game. So yeah, absolutely. There's a reason I stick to the basic stuff.
I have one that is
I'm not
like
trying to do all that on net play.
Oh, no overhead block. It's rough.
Send it. It works.
Whoa, but he doesn't have the follow-up, so that's not guaranteed kill. That is. Even in rounds, Deep with a lot of meter and has shown that he knows how to use it.
He will spend it, absolutely. As he should. I'm saying her super is very, very good. Okay, I like this. That's her 2B, I think.
Woo! He got parries.
Yeah. Alright. And that's a bit of a call out, right? Because it's you have to call out high mid throw specifically. Or high mid low, excuse me. That is not an instant overhead, folks. I'm gonna go ahead and get that out of the way right now. Rising overheads are mid. Like that was just a hard call out. Whoa,
1-1.
man, that worked.
When Jeep turns on the speed, oh.
Yeah, that's scary. This character can absolutely just turn it on and all of a sudden, she's hit you 5 times and 2/3 of your health's gone. It's been 10 seconds. What's going on?
What is minus on hit?
Wait, what?
What's minus on hit? I don't know what
parry is? That's crazy.
Wow.
Oh, you're talking about the... Oh! So we're really...
Oh, rising over. That makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
The system is actively discouraging you.
They didn't used to be yet, but we're talking back before Rio, right? So it's been a good 6-7 years since those were overheads at this point.
Yeah. And here we're seeing the fact that this is... Kane is so able to do this if you turn up the speed to maximum.
Say at this point, no problem stopping. You just don't have to take as many risks while you're doing it. But man,
Yeah.
oh,
He's gonna go
yeah.
in level 3.
Bend that butter.
A quick second game, and this is first to 3, but we're speeding through that game 3. Let me ping Jeep and tell him. Oh no, Legs did do it. Thank you, Legs. You're doing a good job.
Legs holding it down for us. We love to see it. 3B. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, 3B spent your launch for a bit later, I think. I think that was around like a V3 or a V3.5 change. I don't know how I feel
I
about
don't
that.
remember quite where it was. Special Down was definitely an era.
Yes.
The game has gone through a lot of changes. Despite like the base of it hasn't changed that much, but when you have
Yeah. Wow, okay, so just 3B it. Sure. It is airborne.
keep showing he's got those. Full corner carry. Oh my god.
Oh, no. And a couple of those will just obliterate you. Oh, man.
Phew.
That's rough. So you gotta be careful when you mash in, especially like throw tech. Oh my gosh, throw teching is so scary in this game. Jump, backdash, do something, but think real hard about it. You really want to just hit D on that.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody's got full butter. Okay.
Unfortunately,
6C. That's a 6C is what that is.
Getting some mileage out of spending bar for Pit. Another Hogeki.
And we're just gonna do it again. Okay. Yeah, why not?
If Inva had the Hogeki combo, Jeep is dead right now.
Hogeki combos, this would be so over. Yeah, I was like, watch out, because Jeep-chan is absolutely looking for that Ogi spin. No.
The Ogi? Oh no! Did he try to be too flashy?
No, I think he was trying to get, because pretty much, yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Pretty much everybody wants to start with like a, jump-in starter on your Hogeki, right? For damage, but it's, sometimes you get weird spacings where it's like you can't really get the spacing you want for it to still get your follow-up afterwards.
Yep.
So you really do have to watch out for that. I had something similar happen with one, I think versus Dragon God DM, where y'all saw me just do a run-up in close 5C instead because I knew that was that weird spacing and I didn't want to gamble on that.
I don't know why Jeep Chan left, given that he won. And we gotta play next.
Oh, gotta go play 8 grand finals. Okay.
Oh.
So we might be holding it down for a little bit.
Wow, okay.
Yeah,
That
and
is-
congrats on 4th. That was very well played.
Yeah. But, wow. That is certainly a reason to hold up a bracket. Yeah, I'm in grand finals of a different
Yeah. I'll say,
Hey,
we
fair
kinda
enough.
gotta- Yeah.
one. Not gonna question it. It happens. We got some real gamers up in here.
Everybody's gaming. My goodness.
And it's quite the
I respect it.
gauntlet. Like, even if I win here against Jeep, I'm still up against Dragon God, and that is also
Yeah.
hyper aggro.
Yeah. Now, I was saying coming in, I see half a dozen or so people in here I think could make top 4, and I think we certainly delivered on.
Yeah, we did.
This has been intense. Like the top end of this bracket has been insane.
Absolutely. And I feel like it's really showing off the fact that I know this game has a reputation for being the calm footsies game, but you absolutely can just run a character and run a playstyle where you just all in all the time and make that your opponent's problem.
Yeah.
But at the
I've
same
been
time,
thinking
you
about
have
that
the
lately.
tools.
There's a couple characters I want to pick up. So.
You always have the tools to stop it, and I think that's what makes this game a good asset. Is that yes, you might be getting Vortex, but if you have meter, you could have done something. If you realize that it's coming, you can backdash. If you see a certain kind of move coming, you do 6B, you do 6C, you do 3C. I feel like the philosophy that Unknown Games put into this of let's make this two-dimensional virtual fighter shines through in that sort of situation of like, I think a lot of fighting games, people say RPS, but it's not true RPS. You don't just have like an option that completely beats a different option.
Right.
Whereas here you have, if you do 6B into a throw, you will win every single time.
Yeah, it's very, very tightly and coherently designed. The interactions are very intentional. They want things to, fill specific things in a way that is not just for the characters, but on like a system level, right? Yep. There's a broad vision of how they want the game to play, and then things are kind of built out around that. And it really does. I mean, you've seen the range of play styles of it, on display here. Like, absolutely. Yes, there's the footsies and all, but yeah, we've seen what happens when somebody turns it up and the round's over 15 seconds in.
Yeah, and I feel like the majority of characters just have a tool where you can be like, no, I can spend meter now to stop whatever the heck is happening in front of me. Let's dial this back down. Or tools like both Choryu and Ryofu charge, where sometimes you can just send it,
Yeah.
Doesn't even have to be X. Sometimes you just do it. But yeah, I feel like if you want to get a bit of insight into the design of this game, I highly suggest watching the interview that Brett did with the designer. I feel like that was very enlightening to see exactly what the influences are, and like it shows you that he's extremely intentional. Like, everything in this game is very intentionally designed, and even though it took a few revisions to get there, I think that's just like a natural part of how games evolve. I mean, God forbid anybody talk about launch under night, right? That's something.
To be fair, Unio was not a finished game.
Sure. But it's still a
really
product that made its way out.
Man. Yeah.
It
And then
took
we're
him a
playing
bit.
some of that all over again with Uni too, but that's a conversation for other times.
That's separate, but
Yeah.
certainly iteration is important. I think now would be a good time to run the ad carousel, since we're nearing the end of the stream and we're just kind of waiting for our potential fuck champion to finish the bracket.
Say, how's that going? Where is that bracket?
Grand
Who's
finals.
streaming that?
It's in grand.
Yeah, well, I was like, who's streaming that?
That's a good question. I don't know, but what I do know is you should check out our Matcherino. I think we are at 100. Thank you, DQRF. Holy crap.
Whoa,
That
go.
is money.
Okay.
That is cash money for anybody here in Shop 3.
Top 3 gamers.
Huh.
Good stuff.
Thank you so much. Wow. Good thing I checked the Matcherino. You should also check out the shop. After seeing this ad so many times, I think I want the Suika shirt. I think I want to get it. Seems like a fantastic tournament shirt to me. I'm going to have a quick look here. Where is Fate Unlimited Codes at? In as much as... this lets me open player. It looks like it's on Akaragi Tsume.
Garogaro?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's on Garogaro.
Oh, okay.
It's the only Fate Unlimited Code stream on right now. So let's see, what do we got? I say I click into this. I gotta wait for the Twitch ad roll to play.
I love that we are functionally commentating a different game than the one we are watching here, because the only person that could play a set right now is currently gaming as hard as they are. This is some gaming, and I think They're about to win around with. Oh no. Rider.
Oh, this is hilarious. My Twitch froze up on the last second of the ad roll.
Man, I do not know this game's mechanics. Why is Ryder's health going up like crazy? What is going on here?
This game's mechanics are so much.
This game's everything is so much.
Oh my gosh, it really is.
The bot doesn't seem to be responding to Matcherino, so I'm gonna be the bot right now and paste it real quick.
There you go.
Yeah, the upcoming run back of last year's winners finals. I remember last year I was just like completely exhausted by the time I got to Jeep, and I was just like blanking out. Not happening this year. I'm gonna fight it even, in as much as both of us, because you know he's been gaming.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'll say that's going to be an interesting clash because you're going to be doing the, you know, you won't get in, and he's going to be saying, okay, but when I get in.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Jeep Chan appears to be speedrunning grand finals so far. He's Jeep Chan's up 2-0. So.
Matcherino not letting me claim these Fate Unlimited codes on the Matcherino.
Huh.
While y'all are here, you know, you should also hop over to this Matcherino too. Go click those codes. Sitting on the character select screen for a good moment. I hope Jeep Chan's doing all right. Gosh. Multiple gamers, because Vicky obviously isn't everything and does pretty well in everything, but I was not expecting to have somebody in grand finals of a different game at the same time.
Yep.
That's just
sometimes you're just cooking.
Yeah. Sometimes you just cook, and he is speedrunning this final, and he might speedrun me, so we're gonna see how that goes. Whew. The only thing I know about Fate Unlimited codes is that the execution for a lot of the cast is some of the most absurd ever created.
Yes, because you're constantly canceling jump cancels with, like, I don't want to say TKs, but kinda.
And the motions themselves that you are canceling into are not great to start with.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
I mean, that's...
you gotta do like 236 constantly and things like that. It's a lot.
Level 5 Jeep Chan playing Shiro, doing a tremendous amount of damage. I feel like it's the same playstyle here. Just kind of go all in all the time, never stop.
And so this game gets dirty because it's like it's 3D-ish, right? So you end up with some like really okay.
That just killed.
You end up with some really screwed up mix-ups when you can get like off-axis and stuff. It's got that like SFEX2 kind of thing going on, right?
Yeah. I mean, SFEX2 with like more anime blood in it, I guess.
EX in general. Yeah, but like every now and then, like some of the EX games get like some really nasty like Oki when they get like off-axis stuff going on, right? And I know there's some of the same kind of thing here.
Whew. Offense seems extremely smothering, but I mean that's the game.
Nasty. Yeah.
If you're good at this, I can see how you're good at Kane. Oh my goodness.
Uh-huh.
You just have...
He's just going in and going in and going in and going.
This Grail thing is so weird. Is that like a guard cycle thing?
I don't remember how Grail works. I'm not gonna say anything on that.
We cannot show the other footage. So we're just kind of commentating blind here, watching Jeep Chan get grabbed again by Ryder, but it doesn't seem to matter that whole much yet.
It might matter now.
Yeah. Or not. There's a burst?
Yeah, it's resource dependent. I forget how it works, but there's a lot of combos where like the idea is to force you to spend it.
Interesting. Oh, the time is about to run out.
This is going to be a timeout win. Yeah.
So Jeep can just extend the combo.
Anyway. This is going to kill anyway. It doesn't matter. All right. Congrats, Jeep-chan, on
winning
a completely different game.
Please come back to the Koihime room post-haste. Oh dear, hold on.
And yep, there he is. He's back.
Yeah, Legs is so true. This is definitely the feeling of the mildly miffed TO staring over at the Fate Unlimited code setup saying, "Are you guys done?"
Dude, oh man. So do you remember what happened with Uni and BB Tag at what was it, Evo 18?
No.
Oh god. So Uni had a side bracket that year. And we had a couple people come in from different things, but the important thing here is, shockingly, Smash Melee ran like an hour over. So our top 4 started late, and there was a player from Japan. This was first year of Eunice. This was like a few months after BB Tag dropped.
Level 5 is here.
Yep, go get it. But yeah, Heiho shows up, makes it to like makes it to grand finals loser side, and has to immediately go speed run BB Tag top 8. It was insane. Of course, it was worth watching because he showed everyone Gorby for the first time in the day. But we were there for like 2 hours waiting for him to finish. It was insane. Alright, good luck. Go get him. Alright, back to this game. Let's go. Alright, so like I said, this is going to be the I'm going to get in and you're not going to get in kind of matchup here. But Jeep-chan has shown he can get in. So Omni's got his work cut out for him. And this is, as was mentioned, a rematch of the winners finals last year. Jeep-chan won winners finals last year, and grand finals, I believe, ended up being Jeep-chan versus Pose after a pretty tight set in the losers finals. But yeah, okay, I think Omni's strategy right now is, alright, I'm going to try and keep you out, but then the opportunity shows I'm going to try and get in before you get in. Yeah, okay, the EX version of that goes full screen, and it is very, very potent. Yeah, why not? Send it again. Send it again. Meter is a resource. Yeah, okay. I'm not even sure that was what you intended to get there. But, you know, so meter's a very useful resource in that game. Spend it when you got it. I do not know how useful Shinkyu Kick is going to be in this matchup, but I'm curious to see how Omni will use it. Yep, alright, and once I play strike throw with it, you don't always have to go for the, you know, high-low mid. Recovery on that is extremely late. He tries to do it again. I respect it. Good looks by Omni, just walking away from it. So just leave. Okay, take your zoning while you can get it. That will catch everyone. Always. Period. It's you will get caught by that. It's so good. Okay. So we're doing the Rising J defensive. Why not? You do have to be very careful about that though, because again, it is actually punishable. But Jeep Chan up 1-0. So we are in finals, so this is first to 3. But this is about the slugfest we were expecting here. Omni's keeping up. It's just a question of, can Omni get some clean hits and build some momentum before Jeep Chan really gets a chance to get started. Because zoning, you're not keeping, well, anybody out in this game indefinitely, but clearly this Kane is not going to be kept out forever. That's right faster? Okay. That does leave. EX parry, okay. What was that parry EX like? That was parry EX like. Still funny, yeah, I'm gonna say, got 3 bars to sit on, we could super here. Omni's been pretty good about not giving Jeep Chan. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta stop. I keep saying this and then y'all keep doing it before I can even finish my sentence. Has been good about keeping opportunities for that to a minimum, but Jeep Chan finds a way. Yeah, okay. Omni's already in the corner, but we are still doing our thing of keeping this out until we got that moment there. But yeah, that's an EX fireball, so it will be non-metered fireballs. Alright, yeah, okay, here's a good chance to even things up. Can we finish the combo here? We're not quite in the corner. Yeah, okay, we got this. Oh, wow. And that's dead. Nice. I will never get tired of seeing that. Alright. Okay, slides right through. Yeah, that does have some invul. I'm not getting away from that one though. Yeah, it's not a throw. So any invul on a slide, although I don't know if that was a slide anyway. Yeah, too far out. No, so you can make some of these things functionally safe in your space. It's not always easy, but Jeep Chan seems to be very good at finding those spacings where that projectile is just safe enough that Omni's not finding punish opportunities, and that means a lot of missed damage here with all these train traps. Okay, good looks. Wasted barb. Both players getting pretty low on health here. We've got plenty of time, but Jeep Chan kind of watching out. Not a lot of... Can't afford to take too many more hits. No, that'll do it. When you are least ready for it, Omni is there with EX fine. Alright, so we have 1-1? Hey, thanks for coming in, y'all. I didn't see till just now, but thanks for coming in after Fate Memory Codes finals. Good to see you. Yeah. So y'all can cheer on G-Chan for another game, making a hard bid to make it back to Grand Finals for a second year running. G-Chan was also our winner last year. We are 1-1 right now. My co-commentator, currently the other person here in Users Finals. So I'm going to hold it down solo for a little bit longer here. This is back and forth again. This has just been a constant battle of adaptation, because every time one of them gets an edge, the other one keeps finding an answer to it. And thus far, it looks like it's Jeep Chan's turn for that, and also quite a bit of meter to spend on that. I know you're looking for those super opportunities too, and it's hard. You can't even see when people are doing that, because you can shortcut that as 2-3-2-1-D. So you don't even know when people are turning that if they're doing it right. Yeah, okay, just hold the chick. No, hold the kick. And there it is. Yep, okay. 2-1. That's it. Been waiting for that for probably 15-20 seconds by that point. No reason to do much else other than wait for punish opportunities. Oh, this is going to be an assist change? Yes. Yeah, Kick's not been getting a lot of mileage here, so I respect the change. This is going to be lightning. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how much mileage Omni is going to get out of Lightning in a matchup with such a mobile character. Especially with Slide being forward moving and potentially going right through it or past it, especially on A-Slide where you've got some projectile involved. But I do think moving away from Kick is probably better here, because Omni's just not getting mileage out of Kick at this point. Yeah, okay, that's exactly what I was worried about. That's the problem. Sometimes it's just not going to be where you need it because of this movement here. How much Anyway, I am not a Simchoku player though, so I'm not gonna backseat Omni on that pick. Alright. Okay. Good looks at the throw. Not something Jeep Chan's been showing. So, it's like, hey, time to dig deep in your bag of tricks here. Good call out, great call out on Omni and throwing out the follow-up on the zoning there. If Omni had waited, I don't think that would have punished, but so you can just invul right through and that's a free 3K. Absolutely take that. Does a great job of representing threat for her at a range where she otherwise doesn't have a ton of options. Okay, we'll just 6C through, and that's it for Losers Finals. Jeep Chan advances to Grands. 3-1. Well played. That was a very strong finish.
Well, last year I didn't even get a single game, so that's progress.
You got one.
Ice.
Yeah.
I needed ice.
I was wondering about the lightning.
I got myself mixed up. I needed ice. That's sometimes it's just how it goes. You forget which is the assist you actually want.
Yeah, because that's not a full CSS when you go to change, you know. Yeah. So you got to think about it. I was wondering. I needed
ice because that's the only thing that's actually going to stay in one spot the entire time. Because the thing about Shutai is she kind of can just run. Not Shutai. Kane can just run through. Yeah.
You just need a stop sign.
Thunder.
Yeah,
you need a
absolutely.
Stop sign, and ice is your stop sign.
Yeah, I agree. So I was saying I respect the move away from Kick because you weren't getting mileage out of it. And yeah, the understanding that you were going for ice it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's what I actually wanted. I just didn't. I looked at the wrong thing on the select screen. It happens to people. But
yeah, that's okay. All right, well, we have a rematch from very early in the bracket here. Dragon God had a
I have losers and winners flip. Let me flip that real quick. That was such a wipeout from Jeep Chan. I kind of forgot that was losers bracket for a second.
Yeah. Losers smiles, but yeah. Dragon God BM had a clean 2-0 on Jeep Chan very, very early in the bracket. So this is a rematch there. We will see if Jeep Chan has adapted a bit, has some adjustments to the game plan there. That running is crazy. So far, Dragon God DM still really solidly leading this. I love the call out with Kunai.
I love it. That's so good.
Just what are you going to do about it? I know you won in. I'm just going to put this in your face.
And that's one thing is that, Kane is very good at stopping people jumping over her, just hitting 5C. It just works. But Kunai, you're not going to stop that.
Yeah.
Because that's something that I had a lot of trouble with.
Big punish opportunity.
Oh, nothing on the parry.
This is two big punish opportunities. Yeah, those parries have a decent bit of recovery. You can absolutely call them out.
Grabbing is an option, right?
Oh, well, you say that, but I think there's one that actually catches throws.
No, it does, but as a punish, you might as well throw it if you're close enough, I guess.
Yeah.
But this is important because Jeep no longer has the 3 bars of meter. So, and Dragon God
he's
has
got a
shown
significant light speed, so you know that. Well, had. We're slowly wearing away at that. And Dragon God has massive meter to work with here.
Yes.
Okay. Game 1.
Yeah. Because that's what I figured, right? Is that because Jeep
Yeah.
doesn't have the level 3 to instantly flip the match, you opened yourself up to this risk.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, meter's great to spend, but when you have 3 bars, you become so much scarier. And both these characters have great forward movement.
I'm not on spectator. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
It's because of yeah. Let me swap real quick. All right,
Both
you
these
all should be able to
characters
play
have
the whole time.
Yeah, fantastic forward movement on their supers. So it's like it's really scary. You could be anywhere on screen, and then they could just say, You gotta hold that. There's a few characters like that. Mine not so much, but I get a combo off it, so, you know, I take those. Alright. Right back to it. Dragon God up 1 game. So this is the kind of thing we saw last time. So he's clearly cooking.
Yeah.
So we gotta. The burden is entirely on Jeep-chan to adapt at this point.
And I feel a lot of characters can do something about the kunai, and Kane kind of can't, which is good as like a character weakness when she's got everything else going on.
But it's like Dragon God uses them so well.
That you're not
really
going to punish
hard
it
find
anyway.
those punches. Yeah.
Nice parry. That does beat throws. I did get beaten throw-wise. Oh, big. No follow-up, but I mean, that JC does hit kind of hard.
It's both ways. Yeah, that's a nice thing for her when she's jumping over y'all like that. Cross-ups are not a thing in this game. You do have cross-up protection, but just the fact that it has that massive hitbox on both sides is very, very valuable.
The only thing that the cross-up does for you, other than obviously hitboxes, is it does flip your input, so be careful.
Yeah, and I would say it can be hard to find that, you know, clean anti-air opportunity.
And there it is. That's the thing that really got me throughout the game, is that 5C is so good at catching somebody about to jump. You just kind of throw it out there.
Yeah, it's not really a whiff punisher 5C, but for
you just sort of put a hitbox on the
excellent.
screen, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have quite that range. Fire's good, but it's not full screen.
Oh, no punish there. I think JC might have been able to hit there, but now, yes. Do the EX slide, get through the kunai. But it does take meter to do anything about the kunai, so you kind of have to hold it for most of the game.
Her A slide will also go through it. It's got some projectile info on startup. The problem is the A slide is the one that has the shortest range, so you may still not get a punish.
And Dragon God is usually shooting the kunai from the other side of the screen. Nice use of the throw, like, alright, I'm not going to get the punish window, let me just do something easy. Yeah, just slide right in there.
There you go. Any opening.
Name split. The
This is
execution.
turning into a little bit more of a grind here, which is good. Means Jeep-chan's finding those much-needed opportunities.
Also, my apologies if the W and L tags are wrong. When I hit the swap button, it doesn't swap those. It only swaps the names.
Oh, no. Oh, okay. Here's a good chance for Jeep-chan to build a significant lead. Got those. Both these players have, you know, very, very solid Hugaki combos, and it's been very, very consistent on their execution. So the threat there is very high.
Yes, and right now, Jeep is sitting on the fact that if he gets another Hoyaki, he can Hyogi and just eliminate him.
Yeah, at that point you're dead. You are actually just dead, because that's almost 3k tacked on to any combo you do.
Oh, punish on the EX kunai.
Or
that has not whiffed yet.
Yeah, that's a first. I would say rare case where that actually does not pan out.
And Deep, no meter, so not anything that you can do when somebody jumps at you and puts you in a situation.
This is basically guess for game. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, sometimes you just hit.
Yeah. Yeah, just Dragon God was trying to create something after the blocked 5B, and Jeep Chen said, no, I'm gonna put something out here, and you're gonna swing into it. Sure did.
Harito, you woke up. Kane real quick. I do not know this frame data, and that is part of why I'm here on the commentary mic.
Ooh, hold 5Cs. That's working though, and Jeep Chen isn't really pressing afterwards. Maybe not working. I don't know.
Okay, I am very wrong. The move where she hits vertically and attacks jumps is actually 2B, which is not what that move looks like.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's lower commit, so that does make sense.
Yes.
Oh! Oh! Gets the EX move. That's but gets turned around. That's unfortunate. Dragon God has really been leaning on these 5Cs because Jeep Chen hasn't been like directly trying to punish them. But I feel like this is going to, Jeep Chen is slowly noticing that, and that may not be such a good idea as the set goes on if Dragon God isn't able to close this out. So, ooh, okay, that was very aggressive. That was extremely aggressive. I don't feel like Jeep Chen had a huge reason to swing there, but you know, so sometimes you slide.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just throw something out because they may not be expecting it.
It just feels
That's
right.
part of the game. Yeah, I would say that's part of the game. You do things when people aren't expecting it, and that's part of how you get your hits.
Oh, like that?
Was
What a beautiful ES kunai. I have never seen ES kunai as much as I have today. This is genuinely unique, and I feel like it puts Chutai in such a unique position because it's very hard to punish the follow-up, right?
Yeah, I'm really appreciating how Dragon God uses that move. It's been very, very valuable as just kind of the call-out button.
And responding very well to the frame trap.
And grab. All right.
I think Dragon God's defense, is kind of a star in this matchup. Just the ability to consistently not fall for the frame traps, not fall for almost anything, really. That's matchup
wow, just sends it. Yeah, I'll say no jump. That was not a command jump. That was just a jump in. Same with that one, but you know, Jeep Chen picks up on it that time and goes ahead and throws out the 3B. Yeah, you know, say you hear that little hup she makes. She does have a voice cue when she does the kunai jump, so you can tell if that option's on deck. And I'll say this will even things up. Oh, well, almost. Still got most of the damage. That's okay. Just didn't get the corner in Oki.
But now Dragon God is...
Yeah, he's got nothing but time. Yeah, you gotta make a big play here. Okay, yeah,
that's fair. Yeah, just do a little fire, get in, and put yourself on tournament point.
Yeah. Alright, so what do we got? 2-1? Yep. Okay. So Jeep Chan's made adjustments. There's definitely something happening here, but Dragon God's still very much holding this down.
And that's the 5C hop.
Over the tree. Interesting. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I see.
Deletion. Yeah,
that's interesting.
Like
That's a really good idea.
That's really clever. I like that. Because she gets the forward movement off it, so there's value there where a lot of characters would just kind of be stuck where they were in recovery. I like that. 2B.
And it goes back to intentionality,
or not 2B,
right?
the answer is 2B.
It goes back to sort of intentional design. It's like,
yeah,
the dev put those tools in there for this exact reason.
Yeah. She
Nice
doesn't have great tools for that, so you know, here's something where you know she can get a little bit there. Not a lot, but enough.
In a way that is consistent with the character strength of like,
yeah,
you will just
fits her.
Not keep her out.
Yeah, it definitely fits her.
I got zoning, but no bar here.
That time we just go through for a punish because we got meter on deck. Oh, okay. But you don't have meter for that.
Oh, but
like
he
you can't
built
fish
meter
in
by
for-
doing it.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Now both players. Oh no, one more bar. Wait a second. Are we gonna see it?
Oh, this is
This
tense.
is-
This is chip range though. Jeep Chan has to play super.
Is this a double KO? That's a double KO. We did it! Jeep Chan staying alive.
Oh my god! Oh, well, this is tournament play for Dragon God DM all of a sudden.
Via
Oh my goodness.
crazy. I don't know if there's ever
Yo,
been.
please clip that. Oh my god.
Oh no, yeah, please clip that. That's wonderful.
Still not challenging that 5C.
And Jeep Chan using his own 5C to do something, to make something happen. Whew. Beautiful.
Oh,
That's.
okay. Jeep
He's been
Chan's
sitting on it
staying
for so long.
alive.
It's inevitable.
Keeping
The
that
level
in his
3
pocket,
will
yeah.
come.
It will. It's a great tool. I would say for everybody. So much damage. I would say, in worst case, you block it, you're plus. If they block it, you're +4. You know, yeah, spending the meter sucks, but like, you know, the reward, the potential reward there is absolutely worth it. And Jeep Chan's success rate on those has been very, very high.
Yeah, I feel like I underestimate level 3s a little bit, but the ability of hers to kind of just go full screen makes it very scary if Kane is sitting on bar.
The half-screen threat there is definitely real. Yeah, okay, good jump out, calling off the command. Well, that wasn't a command throw, that was just a regular throw. Here we go. Dashing in after the 5C. Yeah, she cannot do the 2-on-4X follow-up after the 5C, so there's no frame trap risk there.
Bold dashing.
At least get
Whew.
I'll say I'm theorizing about things that are probably not super practical in that play. Alright, so Jeep Chan's staying alive, trying to get the reset here.
And with 4 bars, I mean,
Yeah, this
anything
is
that
scary.
Dragon God does,
Is it-
there you go.
Jeep Chan was looking for that whiff throw, I guarantee, was intended to do something there. But here it is, we got Ogi into Hogeki. Okay, doesn't quite get it. I would say you were going to have meter to spend for a high Ogi there, which would have put Dragon God DM at a sliver of health. But we're sitting pretty right now. This would be extremely difficult for Dragon God DM to.
And now you just
at
chip.
this point, you're basically done. Yeah. You don't have meter. Oh,
Fire's a good idea.
Meter. Yeah. Okay. Absolutely. Plus
And
frames chip.
reset.
You know, something's gonna work out there. So we are going to Grand Finals reset.
That is not what I wanted. Hold on a bit. Where did...
Well, this solves your problem of keeping the winner-loser side consistent, because
They're both losers said.
yeah, don't matter anymore. This is it. All the marbles. First of 3. Let's go.
Wow. And immediately goes in on throws. At this point, you're feeling pretty exhausted. This has been a long set, but
We are really feeling that strike through all of a sudden. My goodness. Okay, no here.
whew, what a jump. Both
Yeah,
players
good
so
call-out.
ready for so much. And that 2B from Kane has done so much this entire tournament. It is a no-fly zone.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing about fire. It's a little bit harder. You don't get good combos off it. You can combo off it. Although I imagine that might be a little bit tricky for Kane. But your combos off it are very limited. You generally only get like a single hit follow-up. That's kind of the limitation, the trade-off in exchange for the range it covers, where it's like 3/4 of the screen.
And the fat hitbox, because it is thicker than lightning.
Yeah, they're both fairly tall, so you can even catch people jumping with that.
But it's not the ice panic button.
No.
Which I feel like the ice panic
not
button
designed for that.
is very useful against Kane. Just kind of throw it out there.
Yeah, I could see it. I could absolutely see it. Especially for characters who don't have something like that built in.
But now Dragon God's sitting on a big life lead, chilling out. But again, Kane level 3 can come at any time. That Ogi can hit you when you least expect it.
Okay. I like these challenges after the 5 seed here. At least get some mix-up going. It is a little bit scary because, like, Dragon God's, yeah, got all that meter. The threat of EX Kunai is there. But it's something.
And I'm playing a lot
That
more
said,
cautious.
yeah, well, the threat of Ogi is there. The threat of Super. So watch out, because you know Jeep-chan's looking for it.
And especially at this health range where it will like leave you at a tiny little sliver. That's when it looks for it the most. Dragon God making it happen, pushing all the way to the corner.
Dashing up and just waiting because it's like, I know you want it. Alright, so that threat is off the table for a little bit now. Not for long, but long enough to get something going here. Build up a lead.
And that's the classic 5A
There we
and
go.
2A into, and do it again.
Oh! I love that. I love that. Alright.
Fortune favors the
First
bold.
game to Dragon God.
Oh, there is a button I could have been setting the part of the bracket with the entire time.
We are doing it live.
That, to be clear, I run this at locals. That button is not in that location for our stream control at locals, so I've never had to click that button. And you know, even after just such a difficult match, Jeep-chan holding himself together, these have been very close the entire time. I feel like it's kind of a testament to his skill as a player, how much stamina he has.
Yeah, and the fact that he's been doing this across 2 brackets. That's tough.
With completely different like execution styles.
Very different games. Oh my goodness.
Now, Dragon God has to make something happen. Yeah, that's something that Jeep-chan's been getting a lot of mileage out of. It's just empty slide throw. Just do it.
Yeah.
Because it's scary, right? Kane over time builds your mental stack, builds and builds and builds, and then you just eat a throw.
You play with a lot of meter on deck right now.
And using the kunai command throw to get away from the 2B is very smart. Woo!
I like the choice to just take the empty jump, recognizing that, you know, they were ready with the threat of 3B, avoided a Hogeki situation there. I want to say, I would much rather take, you know, 1K than take 5K. Because these players have been locked in on that. They're not going to use recumbents. Nice reversal. Wow.
Dodges the reversal right back. But here we go, the classic slide into throw, not even the exit side. Beautiful.
Yeah, this time it's Dragon God finding the Yogi.
Is it a little bit overkill? Yes, but will it work? Also yes.
You know, even if it's overkill, like, it's momentum, right? Either way, it builds something important that would have been, you know, a mix-up situation, potential threat of command throw. Like, that was very scary otherwise. So it was a good choice. It was a very good choice. But not quite long enough to punish. I'm not even sure if it's fast enough to punish.
And Jeep-chan happy to block until he wasn't. and ready to capitalize immediately. Doesn't finish it. That was kind of a weird spacing to start it. Oh no, doesn't block the whole thing? That's difficult.
Probably trying to buffer something again, like that one before.
Smart!
Ooh,
that's so smart. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. So, tournament point for Dragon God.
Yep.
One more game. Yeah, when it's high like that, you're kind of dubious on whether or not you can actually get your follow-up. Good width punishes. I say we are swinging at this point. These players are tired. They're like, I'm going for it.
I'm just gonna dash into this 2-1-4. Screw it. I ain't got time for this anymore. Woo!
5C, 6B.
Daring 6B. But you gotta make something happen if you G-Shed.
Mm-hmm. Sitting on a decent life lead, so as long as you can avoid taking any, big hits.
Like that one.
You're kidding me.
You're kidding me that hit.
Okay.
I thought that was gonna be landing recovery, but sure.
That's such a call out. Oh well, yeah, I respect that.
Tournament point for Dragon God.
Absolutely nothing Jeep Chen could do at that point. Like, you don't, I got this. Yeah, you're just dead.
Whew. The desperation is starting to seep in, but Deep Sand's still clean, still able to speed run these rounds.
Yeah, keep getting great offense going here. Can just kind of chill out a little bit at this point. Oh. Having a hard time on defense, though. Goodness.
A nice tech. Dragon has not teched a lot of throws.
That works.
I'll be right back.
So this time it's my turn. That said, that leaves Dragon God with a full 4 bars versus Jeep Chen having none.
That means you can just kind of do EX moves in neutral if you really feel like it. Because you're going to get it right back if you get that first attack, so...
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
Like that.
3. You get your EX moves free. Oh.
Fighting to stay in the game at this point. Yeah, cross under.
With all this bar and anything that Jeep Chen does. That's it. Hyogi.
No.
Hyogi.
Yeah, Jeep Chen matched something there. You're not punishable like that.
Just do the Hyogi.
GG's.
Huh? What was that about? Okay, sure. I mean,
GG's?
I will not question the decisions because we are all tired.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Dragon God.
Well played. Well played.
I thought it would kill. That's fair. Thank you so much for rolling up here. Thank you so much for playing this beautiful game with us. I know that the net play is a challenge, and we don't know for how much longer that is going to be true. But so long as you're willing to brave this and hit some Hogekis with us, please do.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Absolutely.
That was an intense bracket. I had a ton of fun seeing all these matches. Thank you all for coming.
All right, now you top 3, so that means Jeep Chen and Dragon God. Let me get y'all's information so you can get paid. Let's get that sorted out. And thank you so much for everything.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Well, that's me signing off. I don't know who's currently open right now. Let's see who I can send you to. If I can figure out who to send you to.
Holy connection, though. Yeah, y'all are playing cross-continent. That's SoCal
rough.
to Quebec, so that's tough. Great set under the
circumstances. To Samurai Showdown. Is that still going? Let me see if Samurai Showdown is still going, and I'll put you guys there. Nope, that has just completed, and I'm just watching commentators. Never mind. And Scrub Cybot wins again, surprising no one.
I'm shocked. I am truly shocked. I'm making my most shocked Pikachu face. He is very good at the game. Granblue? Granblue's still running. Okay.
I'm trying to
something.
find the Granblue channel.
GTEC FGC.
Yeah, there we go.
Ooh,
Okay.
Power Rangers.
Yeah, let me... I'm gonna send you the Granblue as soon as I figure out how to do this. Thank you so much for everything, and have a wonderful day.
Thanks y'all again. Have a great night. Catch y'all next time.
Thanks so much.